believe we're on. Thank you, Lemaire. Thank you for the nerd point.
Yes. That's how we start every episode. A very awkward nerd point. He can't count down. He's like, 5, 2. And he's like, all right, done for the week. Got my paycheck. Yeah.
What's up?
I'm never going to let that go.
What?
Lemaire's audacious salary.
Yeah, dude, it's like Lemaire, CEOs.
Lemaire is...
We need to have someone like do a hit piece on Lemaire to see what's going on.
He's running
Can
us
you
dry.
believe how much these podcast producers are getting paid?
You know who's got to be the most angry?
Who?
The other doper.
The old intern?
the other doper might get him.
True.
Josh, our guest today, Josh Adam Myers.
Yo.
Yeah.
Yo.
Yes.
So happy to be here.
Good.
Yeah,
I'm hanging on, though. I had a second nap.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm glad
fucked
you guys
me
made
up,
it. I
dude.
walked in on 2 grown men slumbering, dude.
We had a
Yeah.
night. I'd say that.
We had a fun night.
We had a very, very fun night.
What's worse than getting walked in on 2 grown men slumbering on a couch?
Well, you guys separate couches, to be fair.
I know.
Shane with his loose boxers and me just in full, like, Japanese raw denim. And like,
Yeah, you were the more concerning. You were like just looked like someone who like passed out after a work shift.
It was
me.
Sleeping in like full denim.
Josh looks like a crust punk guy. Like, who is Shane fucking hanging out with now? Just 2
dumpster
guys.
divers. Just
Yeah, that was. I told you that time at Westchester. Me and my friend Bison was big dog.
Yeah.
Me and him were both big boys, and it was like 7 p.m. on a Saturday in college. So like everybody was partying. Also, me and Bison at the time were like Bison's like 6 years older than me, so we were old too for college. So we
Yeah.
were like men.
Yeah.
We were both old
Buying beer for
college.
everybody?
Yeah, I was like 23 and Bison was like 30. We were getting our bachelors, and this kid went into the wrong house thinking it was a party, and he like walked in, and it was just me and Bison like snoring, and he was like, "Oh, I think I'm at the wrong house." We were like, "Get out of here, dude!" Just fat guys asleep. Just some 19-year-old with like a case of Four Locos, like, "Let's party." We were watching like Falling Down. I remember that. We were watching the movie Falling Down was on TV.
I still don't remember that movie. I watched that one time when I had made weed brownies, and we all ate them, and I still can't tell you what that movie's about. I know Michael Douglas was bothered by a fly in traffic.
Yeah, it was.
And then it just, dude, I watched the whole thing. My mind just can't hold on to it. I have no idea.
Sorry.
I'm surprised more people don't actually do what Michael Douglas's character did in that movie.
Yeah.
Like, especially in LA, it's just because it's almost like that city sometimes is like made for you to fucking just have a fucking breakdown and just go fucking ham on the city.
Is that what he GTA'd out?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it was very GTA, yeah.
It was funny. My friends, these 2 brothers that we lived with recommended it. They were like, "The movie's awesome." We like, watched it like 10 minutes in. We were like, "Oh yeah, they're racist." Like, that's why they're like, "Yo, this movie's incredible." It's just a white guy like, "I'm done getting shit on."
But then he meets with a guy that's even more racist,
Yeah, they
and then
wake
he
up.
saves his ass by fucking killing that guy, which then all the other stuff that you're like, oh, that's kind of racist. You're like, nope, no, he's actually non-racist.
Yeah, I didn't get to that part. I didn't get to the end.
I've been to
So
that
I was just
store.
like, this is just a fucking shitty guy.
Where that famous scene where he's like, you're a fucking blah blah blah. When he breaks into that's an Army Navy store on Sunset Boulevard in Silver Lake, and it's like they have like a shrine where they have like the dude's picture up, and they have like Michael Douglas just like kind of like hanging with the store owner, and it's just like if I'm gonna buy any Army Navy shit, I'm buying it from that store.
Is
Just
it-
out of respect
To Douglas?
to Douglas, to Joel Schumacher.
Didn't he get throat cancer from eating pussy?
I think so.
Goat.
Yeah, pretty tight.
Yeah.
Was that movie basically him just like spazzing on people, or is it
Yeah, I think
specifically
so.
him spazzing on like minorities?
No, it's him spazzing on all of Los Angeles.
Gotcha.
But I think I could be wrong. Again, this is a decade ago. Me and fat guys were sleeping.
You're one-eyeing it.
You're like,
And but I think it was more of a John Rocker scenario where he was like, "This fucking city disgusts me.
Gotcha,
you got fucking dykes," like something like that. It was just like, oh man, there's dykes everywhere.
Damn, dude.
Yeah.
Getting fired up about lesbians is pretty tight. But I'll tell you what's got to stop.
I'm fuming. If
Girls
I see lesbians,
fucking-
I'm fuming.
Oh, dude, it
just
drives me
mushing
nuts.
sniz.
It drives me
Fucking-
nuts, dude.
That's the new phrase, dude. I can't get it out of my head. That
What?
kid from the Specials, that Australian show that went to the Ladyboy show.
Yeah.
I think we talked about last week.
What did he say?
There's just one part where his like chaperone's trying to tell him, he's like, what if, because he keeps being like, they're girls. Yeah. The kid with Downs keeps being like, please believe me.
I saw the
like,
clip.
He gets
the
on a
hilarious.
knee. He gets on one knee and he's like, I'm begging you. They're sexy dancers. And the guy's like, they're not, dude. I promise you. They're boys. Lady boys.
Yeah, I love how
And
he breaks
like,
it to him. He's like, yeah, kind of.
yeah. He's like, they do a good impression, but those are boys. And
Yeah.
He's like, don't be rude. He's like, don't be fucking rude. But then just that one part where he's like, well, what if one of them told you I have a penis? He goes, I'd be fuming. And he goes, why? And without missing a beat, he just goes, I have no idea. He has no clue. He's just like, well, I'd be furious then. I'm fuming. Fuming's such a funny way. Like if I see lesbians, fuming.
How long would it take him to cool off, do you think? He'd be like, God damn it.
Oh, you see it in the show. It takes it's like switching a light. He gets tricked. He's like, he's fuming.
Yeah.
They show him fuming. And then a minute later, the girls come back out. It's beautiful.
That fucking rules.
But Spud, I was talking to Spud about Alexander, that movie.
Really?
Spud was fuming.
Why was he fuming?
Because there's so many lady boys, dude. He hated the movie. He was like, this was a complete hit piece on Alexander. It was, dude. Alexander the Great.
He thought they were besmirching him?
It was a complete hit piece, dude. They made him cry the whole time and be gay the whole time.
With the Colin Farrell movie?
Yeah. It's a hit piece, dude.
Why did they do
I
it to
haven't
him?
seen that.
I don't know.
It's fucked up.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I think it was kind of like that back then.
Crying.
Yeah, but
just they're crying like the guys were
I think
fucking.
they cried
The guys
a
were
lot,
fucking
yeah.
women. The guys were fucking guys. Like back in the day,
Yeah,
dude.
they're
There was
also
just,
like
they're all
stabbing people.
non-binary.
True.
They're all non-binary Romans.
Yeah.
They could have been crying. I think they might have been crying a lot.
They're fuming.
I mean, they were like constantly watching people get decapitated and be like, oh, man.
There's no way they were crying.
Your dad would get captured and he'd be like, oh.
Dude, you died at like 36, dude. You know what I mean? It's like you're 12 and you're like, fuck, half my life's gone, man.
Yeah.
Everyone weeping.
Oh, it was, dude.
A lot of weeping.
Yeah. I mean, the people who work for you basically own them.
When's the last time you wept?
Oh man, I think last time I wept was there. I was like going through like pictures on my phone, and there was one. There's like this face Maya makes, and it's like this kind of like lost face. Like, it looks kind of like I'm like, dude, is she okay? And I just broke down.
Oh,
I was just like, oh.
well, that's sweet.
She had the.
It's a sweet
I
weep.
don't have one excuse to weep.
Really?
You have a child. No, I don't have like an excuse to weep.
You always have an excuse
If I
to
weep, it's pathetic.
No way, dude.
I'm up in my room, just like, I gotta stop getting drunk.
That's a good weep.
No, it's not a good weep.
Why do I do this? I'm so stupid. I'm fucking dumb.
Yeah, I had there's a picture of her like clutching a stuffed giraffe and like sleeping, and I was like looking at it the other night. I was like, is she lonely? I was like,
Oh, all right, never mind. I had
This
a
is
good
your
week.
daughter, right?
Yeah.
Of course. I mean, that's like I cry thinking about my dog passing away, and my dog's only 4. So just thinking
Oh,
about
yeah.
the prep for it, I'm like, one day this dog won't be there, and I get fucking emotional.
yeah, my wife actually worked me up today. I cry all the
I bet
time.
that
now, think
Doberman's
about
looking at you like, this guy's not going to make it.
Dude, Lekka has seen me pathetic, dude. Just a fucking muck.
Yeah, you and the Doberman Pinscher on a. It's a race to the finish. No, I'm joking.
Dude, I that dog, dude.
You might live forever. You look like one of those guys.
I'm going to outlive most people. Like I have Keith Richards disease, which is just the amount of damn because you got to figure it like this, right? I've done heroin and fentanyl and all that stuff for like years, right? So that's bad.
Yeah.
And then I did cocaine for years, which cocaine really is like CrossFit for your heart. Right? Because you're just fucking, it's just grrr.
Oh,
and so
I never even thought of it that way.
And I feel.
So you're saying your VO2 max is off the
I
hook.
am terminal velocity Charlie Sheen, dude. I am fucking go.
Yeah, I see
Fucking
that.
go.
Yeah, that's like the final last words of a guy who has a heart attack in one of those vampire like tie neck shirts, like a lace collar.
I
like,
will
I'll
never
die.
Fuck, man, I'm tired.
I don't care when I go. All I care about is where I go.
True.
I just don't want to die in public. Oh
Yeah.
God, dude!
Yeah,
to be
that
like at like
sucks.
an Outback Steakhouse and like be like, yeah, can we get some extra sauce for the bloomin'? And everybody's like, come quick, and they're fucking trying to wake me up, and
Dude,
I'm just like,
Dying on a water slide or something. Just you get spat out of the bottle.
you're like, all right, honey, I'm gonna do it.
Just
You come
sliding
out
across the
fucking
water,
dead.
skipping across the water, dead. Just
Oh, dude, imagine how many people a year just get like, you know, the part of the wave pool that produces the waves?
Yeah.
You just die and you just slowly go into Valhalla, dude.
To Valhalla.
Yeah, that would suck. There's like the worst places would be like bowling alley, the mall. The mall would fucking
Wait,
suck.
why bowling alley?
That would just be fucking
bowling
embarrassing.
alleys.
Nobody
yeah.
would know you're dying or having a heart attack because of all the noise of the balls.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember I was a kid and a guy died at a bar we were at. Yeah, dude. He had a heart attack. And everyone had to leave. The whole,
What?
the bar, everybody was
They
like,
shut it down?
I was like, they were like,
Was anyone like, come on?
people tried to, probably.
Nobody tried to help the guy. They just let him die. They were
bar
like,
and-
like, it's fucking late night happy hour, dude. Like, we can't shut this shit down
I
right
think
now.
my mom tried to give him mouth to mouth, which was funny.
Really?
Yeah.
She's trying to bring back the dead?
She tried to save the guy. She did a poor job.
Obviously,
She
yeah.
failed. My mom let his life.
Yeah, dude, his blood's on her hands.
She
Yeah.
let his life slip through her
Yeah, dude.
fingers.
So he just died in the bar.
Yeah.
What was he munching on
I just
something?
remember his face was blue.
Oh, man.
Died. Yeah. But I also didn't care at
Booth?
all.
Was he at a booth or a table? Or
We
or the bar?
were in the bar area and there was a restaurant half. He was in the restaurant chilling. He did the old what you said. He was probably ordering some sauces. I was just like,
Harry, no! Oh my God, help! Just
Yeah.
the whole scene
Oh.
that scares the shit out of me.
Yeah.
Because that's what's gonna happen. Because I'm so afraid of it that. Because I also have I have sleep apnea. I think we talked about this last
die,
night.
like, tomorrow.
I die every night where it's like, and I've had girls over like where we've hooked up, and I'm just like, all right, can we do it again in the morning? Perfect. And then I just wake up, I scare the shit out of them, and I'm like, and I always feel for that 1 second that this is it.
Yeah.
This is really this is the heart attack,
yeah.
and then it goes away every time, and it's the scariest thing, and it happens 3 times a night, probably.
Really?
oh my God.
So
One's bad. The first one's always the worst, and then the second 2 are just like.
So I'll
It's like real
weirdly,
pain.
for some reason, if I smoke weed too soon before going to bed, I wake up like "Bruh!"
Yeah.
And if I don't, I'm fine. But that I don't know. I don't know if that's something. That's something I came to grips with. If I smoke weed, and there's a feeling if I'm like still pretty high and I go to sleep, 50% chance I'm gonna wake up and go. And it's the fucking worst, dude. I don't know if it's sleep apnea or what. It fucking sucks.
You know if you have sleep apnea.
Okay,
Like you
yeah.
know it because you lose your breath. I don't know what the actual thing is, but I know it's like your throat and your jaw or something closes enough where you suddenly all the air is cut off, and then your heart and your brain just kind of go, oh shit, I'm not breathing, and it shocks you with adrenaline.
Yeah.
So I mean,
I have it.
Yeah. so-
Oh, you are. You're
fuck.
built like
Yeah.
somebody that has apnea,
Oh, yeah.
dude. You look like you
Fuck
got
you, dude.
like Big J's got Big J 100% has apnea.
Do you
Yeah.
sleep on your back or side?
I'm a side sleeper.
Same.
I'm a side sleeper,
I
dude.
try not to.
Really?
Side sleep hurts my arms.
Does it?
Hurts my shoulders. Yeah, I always have my arm up.
You need an ergonomic pillow.
Perhaps. Right now, I got a foam mattress, but it's great. But I'm too big, so I just crush the foam mattress. So I'm just sleeping like a fucking. It's like a hammock every night and getting out of it every morning.
You're like an egg in an egg carton.
That's when I start crying, dude. I weep in the morning when I can't get out of my foam mattress.
Why is it so hard to get
Everything's
up?
hard.
Yeah, dude, sleep apnea. I knew a guy who had sleep apnea who, so what happens is you don't realize you're not sleeping all night, so you're just like crazy tired. And he drove an excavator into like a foundation. He fell asleep in an excavator and just fell into a foundation.
Died?
No, he was all right. Piece of rebar went through the window, just missed him. Would have took him
Wow.
out. Yeah. So now he puts on his mask every night. You gotta get the mask, dude.
I want the mask.
Well, I'm not gonna just self-diagose yet. I'm gonna wait till I have.
Yeah.
Here's
guess
the
I-
thing:
I
is
guess I have.
I went to a sleep study because I was like, well,
Yeah.
I got to get this thing fixed. I want to have a good night's sleep. Everybody's been telling me Sean Patton, he wears the mask, and we did Bonnaroo together, and he was like, Josh, go get the sleep study. It'll save your life. You have no idea how tired you really are because of this.
Yeah.
And I went to the sleep study, and they gave me the fucking headgear, and I took it home, and I brought it back the next day, totally expecting 100% apnea. And they're like, you don't have sleep apnea. You just have like a deviated septum. But I'm like, I have it. I just didn't apnea last night during the study.
Oh, okay.
But it's like, I was like, can I keep it a couple more days?
Yeah.
Like, no, we feel like you don't have it. And it's
You have
like
a bad case of athlete's nose.
I have athlete's nose, bro. I am just fucking. There's a deviated septum and I snore and my uvula gets all swollen. It's fucking.
Oh, yeah, I've heard
it's
that.
stupid,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah, dude, I have the deviated sept. I'm telling you, Shane doesn't believe me. I was at an 80% blockage. I think I got it down to 60%.
Really?
You tape your mouth shut at nighttime, and it forces you to breathe through your nose, and the air just pushes that shit open.
You just look like a.
Don't fucking
I used to
throw
have-
me in.
You look like a no hate ad for MTV in like the '90s. Just your mouth taped. And you have like a message here.
I'm telling you, mouth taping worked. I used to not be able to get air through this one. Now, that's 60. It's about 60%. I don't know.
I heard that, dude. I heard the 60.
I heard the 60.
Yeah.
This is 100, obviously. Big improvement. I got to get formally studied. I got to go back to the ear, nose, and throat specialist. But yeah, dude, tape your mouth shut and go to sleep.
Dude, I lived at the ENT for. Dude, I was going when right when the jam started taking off,
Yes.
like really taking off, and this is when I'm still
the goddamn comedy jam.
Goddamn
Everybody.
comedy jam. It's like we're getting ready to do a full week of shows at Just for Laughs, and I was DJing at the strip club still, and so it's like every 2.5 minutes I'm like, all right, y'all, that's what's up. Give it up for Citrus and do the specials and all that bullshit. And I did that 2 nights a week, and I started noticing my throat was like I'd be losing my voice a little bit. And then me being just like, why does God hate me? It's like, of course, when my career's about to blow up,
Yeah.
I start losing my voice. And I go to the fucking ENT, and he scopes my throat. And he didn't tell me then, but months later he told me, he goes, your throat was so bad, I thought you had throat cancer. He was like, I was going to see if we could fix it. It was so swollen and so inflamed. And so I didn't have insurance, nor did I have a lot of money. So he charged me the first appointment. Every time after that, it got cheaper and cheaper to the point where then it was just free. Like literally, like I'd go in, he'd scope my throat, say it's looking better. Here's some fucking steroids for your throat. Here's some Xanax for your throat, and here's some Vicodin.
Time out.
Yeah.
What do
He
you do
would
with-
get, dude. This
How do you
doctor
do Xanax for your throat?
I don't know. Well, he felt my throat, and he
Yeah.
was like, "It feels like your muscles are like strained." You know what I mean? And it's like, so he's like, to relax you, we'll give you Xanax. Which I took, and I never abused it, but I'm not. Do you ever get high off Xanax?
I did it once. I did not like it at
I've
all.
never
It's
taken it.
It's like you
I didn't
just
like
fall
it.
asleep.
Exactly. I fell asleep and woke up with a weird taste in my mouth and was like, "What the fuck did I do? What did I
Yeah,
do?"
I've never done it.
I was on it for about 2 years while I was dealing with the throat shit, and I've done like 7 months straight of high opiate use, and then gotten sober from that, and it's been like 3 days of like feeling like shit, but you're fine.
Yeah.
With the Xanax, I thought I was gonna die.
You can die.
For 2 weeks. I couldn't sleep at all. I would sleep for 5 minutes and then wake up, and it was just like in a haze. I felt like I was in a bubble, and then just one morning it just went away. But to get back to the ENT thing, this is how fucking dope it was. So we're getting ready. I think this is like I started seeing him in June of 2015, and in February of 2016, I go, when is my throat ever going to get better? And he's like, can you take 2 months off? And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, can you afford $400 for the anesthesia?
I'm just thinking.
This ENT rules.
I'm just
dude.
thinking of you dying dressed like a vampire.
With Bram Stoker?
Yeah, just like,
Wait, so what else did he give you? Xanax? What was the other?
He gave me
prescription?
Xanax. Well, first of all, I don't know if you ever know this,
Yeah.
but and this isn't like illegal drug shit. If you ever lose your voice and you need your voice back, prednisone,
Yeah.
and Decadron.
What's
Decadron
Decadron?
is a shot. It's a steroid that,
Yeah.
that works for you. It just goes. I don't know if it goes to your throat,
Yeah.
but it works every single time. So if you're like super sick and you go to like the emergency room, they'll give you a shot of Decadron to open up your throat.
Nice.
And it saved my throat. But then it's also like putting a Band-Aid on a gunshot wound because you still have it inflamed, you still have the nodule, so you're just making it worse.
Yeah.
But I mean, when you're fucking, you have to be able to talk or sing
Yeah.
or whatever the fuck it is, it always works. So when February came and he's like, can you take 2 months off? He did the surgery on my vocal cord, got rid of 2 nodules for fucking $400.
wow.
This dude, awesome. This guy, like, I mean, because I didn't have the money for it yet. All the TV show money was coming, but
Yeah.
it hadn't hit yet. And then what's funny is he checked it out like a few months later. I never needed to go back. And then maybe like 2 years later, I started getting a tickle in my throat. And I went back totally expecting he wasn't going to charge me again. And he scopes my throat and he goes, look at this, man. He's like, your vocal cords look brand new. He's like, I have no idea what the problem is. So why don't you just crush up some aspirin, gargle that, snort some aspirin. And he's like, and this is like an old, like, you know, like mom cure, and just gargle it and your throat will get better. And I'm like, all right, perfect. And then I'm like, all right, I'll see you later. And then I'm going to leave. And the fucking receptionist is like, pardon me. He's like, you got to pay the bill. And I'm like, really?
How much was it?
$500.
Yeah, he got you.
Yeah,
He got you on the aspirin gargle.
Yeah, he
got me. Yeah, dude.
Payback, dude.
He gave me Vicodin for free. He gave me fucking Xanax for free. But aspirin, $500.
$500.
Wow.
$500.
That's fucking nuts.
It's a wild story.
Yeah, what
Nodes.
what was the how was the strip club DJ life? I've always been
Yeah,
fascinated by strip. Like, what was that like?
And have you ever heard a better voice for a strip club DJ?
Not at all.
I have.
Not at all.
I have the, and I'll say this,
Yeah,
no ego.
sure.
I'm the greatest strip club DJ that's ever lived.
I honestly, I believe
It sounds like it.
I was
I'm
so
sorry,
funny.
Visually and voice, you're the guy.
100%.
You look like the guy.
I'm super castable.
Yes.
I should have been Big J's role in Hustlers.
It would have been too much.
Yeah,
True.
If you were in it, it would have been like,
They would be like, "Oh my God, is this Gary Oldman? Is he method? Did he go full method on this?" I guess to set it up is I was a DJ for private parties in Washington D.C. for like 7 years. I paid my way through college doing that, and then when I moved out to L.A., I worked in television, and then I started doing stand up. And I couldn't find a job. I actually got hired at 2 restaurants in one day.
Yeah.
I lost both of those a month later because I'm not a server.
Respect.
And I can't.
Respect, dude. A lot of people are saying, "Oh, you gotta be like, you can be a waiter." I don't have it in me, bro.
It's fucking terrible.
Can't
dude.
do it.
Yeah, exactly. It's just like it's especially in LA, it's just a totally different vibe. If you're serving people here in Pennsylvania,
Yeah.
you know, there's some respect. They're happy to be outside eating, but in LA where everybody feels like, you know, their life is, you know, better than yours and they have this ego, it's just, yeah, dude, you know, you're waiting on Taryn Manning and she's being a cunt to you. I mean, it's fucking shitty. But I couldn't find a job, and then there was a fucking door guy at the Comedy Store named Alex Moore. He's like 7 feet tall, big fat dude, just enormous. And he goes, dude, you should
more
be
like couldn't fit in the door guy.
But he says to me,
It's Ash Wednesday. Come on.
it's Ash
That's the
Wednesday.
Holy Spirit.
We're keeping it real
That's
here.
the Holy Spirit.
That's a gift of tongues.
But he, so he says, he goes, dude, apply, go. He's like, what?
Just a vampire. Just. Yeah, dude. All down there, dude.
Yo, I need some blood. You got any typo?
I fucking lived at the ENT. I'm never gonna fucking die.
I hope you die in the arms of that ENT doctor, dude.
And then when you die, he's like $13,000.
The receptionist puts a lien on your estate.
All right, so
So he tells me, he's like, dude, if you want a job, he's like, go apply at a bunch of strip clubs. I bet you'll get hired. If you go to 5 strip clubs, I bet 2 of them hire you. And he was right. The next day I went and, you know, I went to this Club Desire and I walked in and it's like I got hired immediately. They're like, can you start tomorrow? Mm-hmm. And at first it was such a shitty strip club. Like it was in the middle of the valley. They're always like, in California, they're always like where, you know, strip clubs are always in the same place that like they make cement. Do you know what I mean? Just
They do that out here.
Middle of fucking nowhere.
Down near the auto mall.
yeah, it must just be zoning.
Yeah,
Where
yeah.
whoever makes the
Yeah.
they're
Also,
like, "All right,
it's
put the
better if
trash
you're
by the-"
fucking, you know, there's like 2 strip clubs that are like in Hollywood proper and it's like nobody ever goes there. But the ones that are out in the valley where you can just fucking, you can come out with nut on your pants, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nobody wants to be
Sorry,
seen.
I just heard the crinkling of some plastic over there, and I knew Lemaire was getting after his cookie.
Lemaire, take it out the wrapper now.
Yeah, dude, what kind of cookie you got,
Take it out
bro?
the
I
fucking
looked
wrapper.
over, the crinkling stops, and he's like,
It's like a fucking. It's like spotting a squirrel in the trash can. It just freezes. Take it out of the plastic, dude. You're an audio engineer.
just eat the cookie later.
Yeah. Or Jesus,
The audio engineer's back there eating cookies.
loudly. Eating
I mean, out of everything that you're trying to eat quietly, like cookie wrapper is fucking not it.
no.
So you walk into Desire.
So I walk into Desire. It's a fucking shithole. I worked there for about 2 months, barely make any money. I got 3 hand jobs from the strippers while working.
How did that work?
That's kind of what we're trying to get into.
Kind of the old pool boy
thing. My club, the club I first started working at, wasn't that busy. And so even on a Friday night, maybe there's like 10 or 15 guys there at the most, and maybe about 7, 8 girls. And I just remember this one black chick comes up, and she comes up to pick her song, and then they start getting drunk and they start getting touchy, and so she starts like just rubbing my thigh, and so then I just kind of put her hand on my dick, and then she's just like, pull it out, and I pull it out, and I'm fucking getting a hand job while I'm DJing.
Wow.
So I'm like, sing a song, yo. And
what's the music like usually? It always bothers me that it's like 9 Inch Nails or something.
Yeah,
I wish
it's something. When a girl comes out and dances to like weird,
like industrial rock.
Yeah, I hate it.
Yeah, I need
what do you
strip club
need?
bangers, bro.
I need Juicy
Migos?
J,
Yin
dude.
Yang Twins.
Yes.
Yeah.
What is it? Bands make her dance.
Yeah, exactly.
Bands
All
make
that.
her dance. To my ski, baba dooba, I'm gonna see ba doo.
Do you still get strip club like anthems in your head every now and again?
I cut it out, man. It was all right. So I went from that club to a day shift one for Spearmint Rhino, and that was where I could play those songs that you were singing. Like I could play fucking 9 Inch Nails, I could play rock songs, and day shift was great. I just didn't make any money.
Yeah.
And the same thing, I would get hand jobs, and I was very selective
Well,
on
who needs money?
Huh?
Yeah.
When you're getting hand jobs.
It's like script currency at the coal mine. You're just like,
This is good.
Well, it was.
I would have never left, dude.
But here's the deal: is that
We're all working for hand jobs. You're just cutting out the middle.
ultimately, yes. That's the end goal for everything. Reason we do this. But so I work at that club, and it was fine. Like I'd work during the day, and at night I'd be able to do stand up. And then probably around 2013, and this is where it was like the real strip club world. They opened up a club in downtown LA called Dames and Games, right? Oh. And it was like a sports bar, titty bar.
Nice.
So they have TVs everywhere, and all the fucking cocktail stores are wearing ref outfits.
I love it.
And dude, that place was a fucking ATM for me. Like, so much money I made. Because at first I was working day shift and making a little bit of cash, but then I guess they had problems with their nighttime DJ and the manager, Steve. And this is the other thing too. The reason there's like most strip clubs that I've worked at has strip club managers that are the typical strip club dudes.
Yeah.
Fucking, long goatee, tattoos, like real angry. Dames and Games, it was run like a fun nightclub bar, and all the people that worked there were hired by this dude Steve, who worked at another bar, and so it wasn't this dirty environment. Except, and then the girls they were very selective about the girls, and then they they say to me, they're like, "Can you work a night shift?" And I was like, "Nah, man, I don't want to. I do stand up." And they're like, "Dude, just trust me. I don't think you realize how much money is here." And they're like, "Just work one night." Like this Wednesday night, just work Wednesday night. I made $600 working that Wednesday night in 7 hours, 6-7 hours.
You guys like split tips? How does that work?
So, one, there's multiple ways you can make money. The main thing is if there's 500 dances on the board, then I get $500.
Nice.
It's $1 a dance from every girl. So if a girl does 20, then most of the times they tip more.
Yeah.
So if they do 20 dances, they might give me $60. But then you have like side hustles, because here's the thing, and this is what you'll appreciate.
Yes.
So when I got hired at Desire, which I'm telling you, this place was like so illegal.
Yeah.
It was a fucking prostitution den. Like there were drug dealers there, there were gangbangers. It was scary as fuck. Somebody got shot there on a night I wasn't working.
They switched the name of the club. Usually they just switch the name.
And it's funny. It's actually a wedding banquet hall.
Oh.
But little do they know how many
probably
nuts.
haunted.
There's so many nuts that happen in that.
Haunted by whores.
Yeah, I was just gonna say there's like an old stripper ghost like, call a 2 for 1. So, can you play 2 Chains? Like, it was so shitty. But working when I got hired at Desire, the manager Big John goes, yo man, like you need to train under our night DJ, and his name's
You need
Murder.
an apprenticeship under Murder.
What was his name?
His name's Murder.
Nice.
Samoan dude, 400 maybe 500 pounds, enormous. Like I think he had
apnea.
family in the Boogie Down Productions. And I remember I go, hey man, it's nice to meet you. I'm Josh. I'm training. And he goes, listen man, there's only one thing you gotta know about being a strip club DJ. Get that money. That's it. He goes, if a girl wants a song, you'd be like, all right, give me $5 because you need to get that money.
So you got to rip off the girls.
But he was right. He's 100%.
You're getting that money.
Dude,
This is not the Holy Spirit, dude. This is Ash Wednesday.
I know that. It's very non-Holy Spirit. But at most strip clubs, you could either look at it like this. You could go to the club and you can work and you could try to get pussy.
Sure.
And you can fuck all your money up. Yeah. Or you can just go in there focused and be like, all right, there's 50 girls working, so I'm guaranteed this amount. I'll push the dances. But then also you have all the side hustles. So a girl's like, can you I remember like when Bitches Love Me came out, just to give you an idea of like the music.
You'd bid the songs, the hot songs.
So if a girl's like, I want Bitches Love Me all night, and I go, dude, that's the most popular song here. Like, you know how many girls are gonna ask for that? And she's like, I don't care. I'll be like, all right, well, I need $200 right now. Give me $200 cash. It's your song the whole night. Oh. And then a girl would be like, hey, can you put me on stage? This guy's gonna throw money on me, and I'll be like, dude, there's 10 other girls ahead of you, and I just put you up. They're all going to get mad at me. I'm going to lose money from them. So I need half of the money that's getting thrown on stage.
Lord.
And they would pay it.
Oh, yeah.
And then
somebody needs to unionize for the girls.
They did that.
I might be a revolutionary.
Really?
For the people.
They did that. They actually started a union. Because something happened in California where
now I want to capital. I'm a capitalist at heart. I want to go break this.
I mean, it's an easy union to break. You just drop a bag of coke down. They're like, mine.
Or you just bring in other whores. Yeah, they're pretty easy to
scabs.
find.
You're bringing the second string.
Like bring them in. They've been dying for this.
But I started making a shitload of money there. But then, and this is where it all fell apart, was my career was also starting to take off. Like I remember I got New Faces and I thought, like I was like, I'm going to be able to quit this job the second I get home. And then nothing happened when I got back from JFL. So then I was just carrying around this resentment. And every time I went to work, like I hated it. So I then started swinging by, because it was in downtown LA. I'd swing by Pill Alley, which is like 5th and Broadway.
Yeah. And
I'd just grab a bunch of like oxys and then I go. It's the only way I could work is just to get high and then go. And then it became this thing where it's like, I hated it. And then I just became like a full blown junkie. Yeah. But when I was like using and DJing, I was the shit.
You're killing,
dude. Well, you were on Oxy,
dude.
Playing music.
Yeah. I said whatever the fuck I want to do. If guys weren't buying dances, I'd be like, "What are you guys fucking fags? Like, get your dick mushed. Go get your dick mushed."
Oh my god!
If a DJ called me, look up at the booth, like
that would have got the wallet open big time. Oh, it would kill me.
You broke motherfucker. Tip them bitches.
Oh my god, that's so fucking funny.
Yeah, dude.
Now, you don't use those types of words now.
No, not at all.
Please.
But in the environment of Dames and Games,
of course.
I did.
It's important to clarify.
It was anything I could do to sell dances.
Yeah.
And it was
you were pimping from a microphone.
You were absolutely pimping.
Couldn't mess with
100%.
That was pimping.
You couldn't mess with
like, I'm sorry. Yeah.
It's pussy slave trade. It's like just like look at this hot ass bitch. Come on, you know you wanted to mush your dick. Come on, boys. That's what I did, and I was the best. Like girls,
totally.
Yeah.
So
I'm
things.
getting hard.
It's like the Wizard of Oz, dude. It's like, are you gay?
This is the
gay.
voice that you hear as your dick's starting to just bump up a little bit. You're like, oh yeah,
yes, that gravelly.
Yeah, baby.
I'm hard as fuck.
I bet you guys are rock hard right now.
Dude, that's so funny.
It was, dude. This is the coolest shit. This is the coolest shit. It's because I had Thursday and Friday nights. I was making a shitload of money, but I never was gonna leave. And then you sell the TV show, and so you're waiting on that money. And in 2016, I
sold a TV show on OxyContin.
Yes, I sold the goddamn Comedy Jam high on Oxy 80s.
A lot of sober guys can't pull that off.
What was your?
That's pretty impressive.
What was your like total amount of 80s a day? What was like the?
Well, it just depends. So when I got in a car accident and then I was like kind of on oxys for about 7 months, I was on about $200 a day of perk 30s.
Okay.
And sometimes it would be like oxymorphine or Dilaudid, or if I went to like a pain management doctor. When I was DJing at the strip club, I'd spend like $100.
Okay.
So I'd get me just enough to get me through the shift, and then maybe have a little bit in the morning so I could be okay. And then right before I got clean, it was like $300 to $400 a day.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what my buddy used to do. 6 Oxy 80s a day.
Really?
Yeah.
Was this when you could crush them up and snort
You
them?
can snort half, pop half. He used to do it a day, and I was like, dude.
Well, we were talking about this last night. So you know that Cecil Hotel documentary that's on Netflix, right?
I never saw it.
Watch it. He'll tell you it's terrible.
What's it about?
Cecil Hotel.
So there's a hotel in L.A. It's very spooky.
Really?
It's haunted. But there's this girl went missing, and there's security footage from the elevator, like the night she went missing, and it's very scary because she's having a mental breakdown.
Yeah.
And so anyway, that's the whole story. Is she was bipolar and manic
And she got lost.
and just spazzed.
Did she get lost?
But because she's Asian, it's very scary. She's in the elevator doing weird.
Yeah, it's grudge-like.
Ring girl grudge moves.
What?
Yeah.
She's like going like this.
Oh, dude, she stands there and the elevator won't close for some reason, which is also very spooky. And then she's like doing weird shit. And then they found her in a water cooler or the water tower on top of the hotel.
So she just like
Climbed up there and jumped in and died.
She wanted to go swimming.
She took a little dip.
She took a dip and died.
Couldn't get out.
What?
But all right, hold on. Don't watch the documentary.
No,
Look,
why? I think you should. I
Don't
think
watch
you should.
it. Now I
I think
ruined it.
like he ruined it. But it's what's also very interesting about the documentary is that they talk about the history of the Cecil, and Cecil is this old hotel on Main Street in downtown LA, right on the cusp. Like if you go one street north onto Los Angeles, it's Skid Row, and there's 10,000 to 20,000 homeless drug addicts just wandering around.
We gotta get them out.
Well,
on Ash Wednesday.
On Ash Wednesday, we need to go down there and put them in the desert.
True.
Say, figure it out.
They do it in Orange County. Homeless people are not allowed in Orange County.
they
Really?
got them
They
all
pick
in,
them up and drop them off like
in Skid Row.
Yeah,
no,
they
because
just
if
dump
you
'em.
saw the
Just pick 'em up.
documentary.
All right, that actually makes sense.
Dude, Shane, if you remember in the documentary, they said that that in that area, the reason there's so many homeless people is because that's where all the soup kitchens are. Like the city of Los Angeles,
Gotta get
to
your soup.
ensure that the rest of the city would be clean of homeless people, they put if you need help or assistance, you have to live in that area.
Damn.
Because it's all there. All the missions, all the fucking soup kitchens, all the places where they can stay. It's just like it's very smart, but then it's also like disgusting because that's just like no man's land.
Yeah.
It's just like it's like a green zone. But Cecil Hotel, when I first moved to Los Angeles, my first drug dealer lived there. This old black guy named Alvin Taylor. He had bad kidneys. He was always getting dialysis. He always had Vicodin ES and probably anything else, and never hit it at all. Like I'd call him, and be like, "Yo, I'm out front," and he'd come out like holding the pills, like, be like, "Robbie, I got your pills." And he thought my name was Robbie, and I never corrected him. And this is the funniest shit is I'm watching that documentary with my friend, and I'm like, yeah, my first drug dealer's there, and then he pops up in it.
What?
A quick interview. He's just because he drank the water. Remember when the girl's in the water thing?
Oh, yeah.
Like
we
so
didn't
she-
get to that.
Okay.
So
He sipped.
she's in the water tower for like 19 days. And then people in the hotel started to be like, the water's brown and tastes bad. And someone went up there and looked. And she was like,
Why does the water taste like wonton soup?
we don't make jokes like that. Not on Ash Wednesday. Not on Ash Wednesday.
We gotta keep it clean, yeah.
Please, it's Ash Wednesday.
Damn. So they were just drinking like a decomposing lady.
Yes. Oh my God,
Dude, the funniest part is they remember when they interviewed the two English people, and the girl's like she's like saying, so I started like washing my face and had a drink of water and did my laundry, and she's like, I was like, how much shit did you do with the water? You did everything
You
you
did
can
your
do.
laundry at the
I
hotel?
bathed myself. I put it in a canteen.
And they were like, yeah, it was pretty traumatizing. I was like, yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
That's
man.
the grossest shit ever.
Yeah. What? How do you even like? What happens after that?
The Cecil just took them. They were like, "You guys can stay at a different hotel. We'll pay for it." They were like, "We're embarrassed about it. How do you think we feel?" That's what they were like. That's what they were kind of saying. They were like, "We're not paying you shit."
But that was like the history of the Cecil. Is
You
that
get a
it?
fucked up disease from that.
Absolutely.
Oh,
A
God,
real
yeah.
fucked up like medieval
Yeah,
disease. From
yeah.
Drinking like dead people water.
Plague?
Yes.
Yeah. Exactly.
Black plague? Fucking.
Grudge. can get
Grudge disease.
Grudge, because that lady coming out of the drain.
Oh yeah.
I got SARS and the ring.
Dude, I ended up getting the ring. I was laughing about like,
Oh fuck, dude! I got a little case of the ring, dude. Oh my god.
just think of like a guy like your drug dealer like laying on his mattress in that room and like hearing somebody be like, "Help!" from like the pipes from the one like out of his sink, and just like, "Help! Help!"
Oh fuck.
Yeah, and here's what bothered me about the documentary.
Yeah.
And if you're gonna watch it, don't
You should
listen to
watch.
this
I thought it was interesting.
all you need to do is watch the video of the girl in the elevator, because that is scary. It's weird to watch. Like somebody have a mental breakdown. She's like hiding in the corner. She'll step out, make a weird move, and then like her hands started like.
What was up with her? Did they go into?
She was having a bipolar
She was
episode.
freaking out.
Yeah.
I mean, and she had been freaking out. She was like walking into the lobby like, "I'm fucking crazy," and everyone was like, "Yeah, so is everyone here. Get upstairs. Get back to your room, lady."
Yeah, someone probably told her it'd be $300 if she wanted to make it rain at the club.
True.
And she was like,
Strip club DJ called me a fag. And then so the big mystery was she gets up there into this water cooler and the hatch was closed on the door, which would have been impossible for her to get in and close it by herself.
Yeah.
Somebody would have had to have put her in there. And then at the end they're like, yeah, well, it turns out the hatch was open.
oh.
And it's like, so this whole documentary, the documentary lays out like 10 different theories.
Yeah.
And then at the very end, they're like, we knew all of those weren't true. It's like, well, all right, well, then why'd you do that for 6 episodes?
For entertainment.
The whole time? Yeah, but
But
they
it was-
know the answer.
Yeah, I know that, but for the most people
Suck.
don't know the answer. Even I didn't know, and I
knew
remember
the story.
everything.
I knew the story
So
because
did
I remember it, yeah. But I didn't. Yeah, I didn't.
But it was so interesting the way they did it. That's what I'm saying. It's like it's not. It might be a letdown a little bit.
Sure.
But they weren't going to solve the murder mystery anyway. It was like always going to be just. We're going to lay out the case. We're going to entertain you for 4
I don't know, they
hours.
solved the fucking "Don't fuck with cats." That was great.
That was a good one.
That was
yeah.
a good one. The internet sleuths. Then the fucking making a murderer. The retarded guys went to jail. That was great.
Yeah,
Lock them up. That's my theory. And then there's some good ones. Every once in a while, when there's one that's just like, yeah, there wasn't even a murder. She killed herself, and we knew that the whole episode.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck? Why'd I waste my time?
What else were you going to watch though?
Adam Curtis.
Adam Curtis, please. Thankfully, I had all the time in the world to watch Adam Curtis, and I did.
Is that what we've been watching?
Yes,
Oh,
and I
my-
was like, last night we were a little messed up, and I was trying to
Yeah.
explain it.
You're explaining
I was
Adam
high
Curtis?
trying to explain Adam Curtis to people.
It's hard, dude.
And yeah, I've never watched a documentary that I've been more like, I get this
Yeah.
entirely. And then someone's like, what was it about? It's like, like this algorithm. So I was going around last night, whoever got trapped into my little fucking web. I was like, you want to hear about the algorithm?
Was that what you were talking about with
I
everybody
was
last
crushing
night?
people with that.
Oh, fuck.
People were leaving the room. I
Really?
walked everybody.
Dude, I gave a presentation when I was in school. A year or so
And
ago?
yeah, I'll give you. Matt's been on Adam Curtis for a while.
Not even just Adam Curtis. The thing that he took, the thing he, I guess, examined in this one was just surveillance capitalism.
Yeah.
I gave a presentation in my class, and they looked at me like I had four heads. I was like, you guys are all the problem, and if you don't want it to be, you got to
Yeah.
stop using it. Otherwise, they'll keep extorting us. And they were just kind of like,
Well, you're a revolutionary.
true.
I am revolutionary. I might be a revolutionary.
Dude, that shit on the
I
Black
might be Fred
Panthers
Hampton.
on that.
Head of Black Panther Party.
Who was the guy who came out with the dick pants?
Oh.
Yo, there was a guy. They go into the Black Panthers, and this documentary just like Adam Curtis documentaries. They'll tell like 20 stories at once, and they kind of all come
Yeah.
together.
Yeah.
And you try to explain. You're like, oh my god, I'm so smart from watching this. Every time you try to explain it at one of his documentaries, you're like,
Yeah.
Sigmund Freud's cousin, I think, was a guy who invented
A guy
stuff.
from the Taliban got a piece of shrapnel in his brain. Also, Tupac's mom.
Yeah.
The whole time
Yeah.
I'm watching it,
It's
like,
all
I get
over
it.
the place. Like
It's-
one minute it's like doing the civil rights movement, and then it's like, "Come with me, Dabba Siba Dabba Dee Don Dee."
Yeah.
It's like, why are they showing Tupac clips?
Yeah, it's
That was his
Tupac,
mom.
then China.
There was the
then-
leaders of the Black Panthers. Yeah, the one thing, like the lady Tupac's mom basically sussed out that they were being entrapped, and got them off basically for it. Like they were getting indicted on like conspiring to blow up federal buildings, all this stuff. And she proved in court that the entire thing was the government agent's idea. And they're like, no, we're not going to do that. And like, come on, do it, pussy. And then they eventually got in trouble for it. But yeah, dude, Tupac's mom. But then all the they found out like a lot of the Black Panthers were just government agents trying to like catch black people doing fucked up stuff, trying to talk them into doing it. Be like, yeah, fucking
trying to Ruby Ridge them.
Yeah, they tried to Ruby Ridge. I mean,
yeah,
did a decent job, but
they mission accomplished.
Yeah, but like the leaders, a couple of the leaders of the Black Panthers came out. Bobby Seale, world-renowned chef. One guy came up with dick pants. That he was like, I'm trying to free the penis, and you was a pair of jeans that you had like a rather sizable.
Yeah, I might get those.
You don't even
dick pants.
Just to be, yeah.
I need some Oshkosh. I need some Oshkosh.
It's like sheath underwear.
Yeah, it is.
Have you worn those? Or
no, I gotta get them, dude.
I
love them.
Matt's that's your path, dude. Just so you know, the guy that's like, we need to unite the people, the revolution, all that, and then like, I'm actually just gonna free the penis in pants. Like, for real, that is 100% your
dude.
path.
Michael X, I was loving Michael
X was a baller.
He was just this guy who was like, he's a revolutionary. And then he just at the end was like, I'm just gonna sell drugs. Fuck this.
Yeah. He
sold
like,
drugs.
Killed a guy.
Yeah, killed a lady. Got hanged. Yeah, pretty fucked up.
Getting hanged. What a way.
It was tight that he's like, we're moving back to Barbados. We're taking it back to the motherland. And we secretly had a plan to grow weed. And like someone found out and he just like murdered her. He died.
Yeah, the documentary is good, though.
It's awesome. Shines a light on the holier than thou libs, dude.
It certainly does.
Ooh, man. I'd hate to have been talking all that mess online, dude, and then watch the Curtis doc and go like,
I'm gay?
Yeah.
Wait. O'Connor didn't like it, but O'Connor was fuming.
Why was he fuming?
I was like, what are you fuming about? He's like, I have no idea.
Watching the documentary?
Fuming, yeah. He's like, anybody can do this.
Did he say
like,
at the very end when they talked about Russian?
They
talked about the Russian stuff.
He didn't get that far. And I told him, I was like, yeah, wait till you get to the Russian hoax part.
Oh.
He was like, like walked out of the room. I was sitting there like,
was he on the VR?
He walked in. I was so nice to everyone. I was like, I love you so much.
Oh,
and he walked in and I was like, wait till you get to the Russian hoax part, you piece of shit. Dude, Helium was so funny last night.
I believe it.
I was in the green room. I was like, I gotta get away, because in the main room was the Gremlins, dude. Mm-hmm. The evil hippies were bouncing around. Yeah. Fucking. You can hear the evil hippies. And then I was in the green room just trying to. Me and Lamorp.
Yeah.
Lamorp, do you want to talk about your drug use? Yeah, you should be ashamed. But
everybody was in rare form last night.
It was great.
It was great.
What a wonderful night. And but every once in a while, a hurricane of evil hippie would come through the green room.
Really?
Just be like, "Fuck you, motherfucker!"
Yikes.
Yeah, there were several hurricanes that pounded us.
Yeah.
And we knew they were coming. They were down out in the showroom, circling, just waiting. And then one would come in the green room and be like, I gotta take a piss. What are you doing in here? But yeah, it was a great night.
That's what drugs are for. To
exactly
connect
that.
Like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like there's certain drugs that are like just positive. Like cocaine brings out like it makes you talk more and you connect with people, and like ecstasy is like, God, I love you so much. You get to say the shit that you can't say normally. Like opiates, those are like real sad drugs.
Yeah.
Opiates are like for the sad, like I was molested type shit. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Just want to be in a warm cocoon.
Nobody's doing opiates and they have a fucking phenomenal life. Like it's just you have real demons, dude.
Yeah.
Man, I wonder who is though. There has to be somebody out there doing opiates that's just like, no, shit's good.
I think at first.
Yeah.
It's like that's
yeah.
like,
what's it like at first?
Oh, it's the best. Dude, I miss it so much, man.
I bet.
I love, dude. When some of the best sets I've ever had on stage, I was just fucking looped on fucking opiates, dude.
Yeah.
First Hollywood improv show I ever did. Rita, the GM, did a show called Best of the Open Mic, and it was like me, Gerard Carmichael, and Byron Bowers, and Tony Hinchcliffe, and we're all like first year, second year comics, and everybody bombed except for me. I was on 25 Vicodin ES, and I went up there and fucking annihilated.
Yeah.
Annihilated.
Yeah.
And it just took away all the fear, took away all the pain, any nervousness that you'd have, and it was just, you're so loose. And I miss that some, dude. That was why like the addiction got really bad when the jam started taking off because you know it. It's like when something starts getting bigger, all the industry starts coming, and then you really have to make sure you're on you're focused and you're doing the best that you can. And I remember when I started having the throat issues, I go to the hospital and they prescribed me, they gave me morphine because they were like, because it was actually funny. They didn't know what was wrong with my throat. They didn't know what was wrong with my
What
throat.
hospital are you going to? They're just like
Cedars-Sinai.
Yeah, you're going to Cecil Hotel.
Dude, I went to
You're going to Alvin.
So
just
no,
sipping the water
but
tank.
but what happened? This is December of 2014. I remember I go to the doctor because I had health insurance, and if you try to go to a regular doctor, you need an ENT. With my insurance at that time, you would need a referral. It would be a whole thing. So I just go to Cedars-Sinai if I had an issue because it would be free for me. And I go in there and they test and they just start looking at my throat. And then the fucking doctor comes in. He closes the curtain and he's like, have you been having unprotected sex recently? And I'm like, yes. And he's like, I think you have gonorrhea of the throat.
damn.
And I was like, oh my God.
Did you?
No.
Oh, fuck.
Well, you wanted it?
Yeah. That would have been great.
I thought you had some Michael Douglas, dude.
Have you been eating strippers' pussies? No, man.
Which is
No way, man.
Come on, man. You know
It's
I'm
like,
always
that voice is
protected.
actually a telltale sign. It's the #1 symptom.
Wait, so
Here's
what was it?
It was the nodule in my throat and it was inflamed. But because they couldn't figure it out because I had already been to that Cedars-Sinai like 3 or 4 times with the same issue.
That's so funny.
And so they
Just thinking
gave
of
me-
a doctor like, this looks like dirty pussy. I'm going to break the news to him.
Wait, were you eating pussy from the bottom at any point?
Did you lick the ass and the pussy at the same time in one stroke? Yeah, that'll do it. But
Oh, man, tubular.
he gave me a bunch of Vicodin, and then the next night I had a jam, and I did the jam on Vicodin, and then that was it. Like I was like, dude, I was just.
What were you playing? What's your instrument?
Well, I sang the for most of the jam, but it wasn't even so much that it made like my voice better or anything. It just made me like so fearless. Where that was like the first show that I crowd surfed. That was the first show. I would just I remember I would be up there thinking that I was killing, and I'd be like, even before I brought the first comic up, I'd do 45 minutes. Just like hitting like a cymbal, like ding 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 ding, ding, like yeah, this is the greatest. And it was I was fucking.
That's so funny to be up there like 45 straight minutes.
Yeah, you're a full Lizard King, dude.
I was 100% Lizard King. But that was the thing. Once I included opiates into the jam, then it was like, oh, well, I have to do every jam from this point on high.
Yeah.
And it was great, dude. It was great. It was so great, dude.
Yeah.
You fucking just put on a fentanyl patch and just go out there and just fucking rip, dude. But I was
Just the waves of it hit you. Just like, oh.
Did you ever suck the gel out of it?
Of a fentanyl patch? No. I had a friend that died that way.
Yeah.
I had a friend that, I don't know if it was suicide or he just overdosed, but he did 2 fentanyl patches. He emptied them into a cup.
Yeah.
And then we were talking about having like real demons. He had real demons.
Yeah.
Something like his mom died. I think she committed suicide, and his dad was gay, but like hidden in the closet, and he'd be in his room watching like gay porn. We could all hear it. And then, he died.
Man.
Yeah, it was sad.
Yeah, dude. I knew someone who used to suck the gel, like little by little, suck the gel out. And we were at his house one time. I think I talked about this before. We were at his house and we had like walkie-talkies. And like he was like, watch, you can like listen, like it picks up my mom's phone conversations. And we were like fucking around with it. Dude, we listened in. His mom was like dating, and his mom was like, yeah, he just won't let me in bed with him. I don't know if he's gay. Like I'm just trying to like find him. And we're just like, oh my God, your mom's talking about getting boned. Your mom's talking about getting. And he was just like, shut the fuck up, bro. Let's go play football outside.
Be like, fuck you guys,
Wait,
dude.
he was taking fentanyl and was like, let's go play football.
No. Later on, the Fent started. It was years later.
Oh,
we
hold
were
on.
little ones.
Dude, I don't want to steal Spud's thunder here, but in that same phone call about, because Spud loved fuming.
Yeah.
But we were, and he was like, "Yeah, one of my best friends growing up was retarded," and I was like, "Sweet." And then he was like, "But there is a thing, like when they hit puberty, they get horny as hell."
What?
What, retards?
Horny. Yeah. And he talked about how his friend got horny as fuck, but also got jacked. Was like super strong. He was the strongest kid. I've never heard any feat of strength described this well. He goes, my friend was so strong, he fucking put a vortex through our window. Dude, it spun with like a headset painting. He said it like so casually. He's like, yeah, man, he was jacked, dude. He put a vortex through the window like one of the Whistlers. I just was thinking of a retarded kid like just winging one. Just a nerve, dude, putting nerve through a window.
It's not even
You
shattering
know how
the glass.
hard you have to throw to put a
Just
nerve.
cutting a circle out of the glass.
It was one of the Whistler ones.
Yeah,
It was
it's
like,
a vortex.
Yeah. Those things weigh like 1 pound.
It's like an arrow.
Yeah, the strength you had to put.
dude, retard strength is no fucking joke.
Yeah.
Dude.
not.
It is
Especially going through puberty, the amount of like horny rage.
just testosterone building. You're just and you don't have any idea what's going on.
You just launch a vortex. Yeah, he was fuming, dude. He was
Flipping
fuming.
tables.
Damn. It's a sick version of the Sandlot.
Oh yeah,
Just busting through a window.
yeah. That was what a feat of strength.
God damn it, dude.
Put a vortex through a window.
The fun thing about talking to Spud is thinking about how he is on a headset and like someone's
Yeah,
living
he's
room.
literally in somebody's house painting. That's what he does. You can call Spud at any time. Spud and Billy, you can call at any hour,
Yeah.
and they'll pick up and talk the whole time. They'll
Yeah.
talk as long as you want to be on the phone. They're gonna, and they don't talk half the time.
They just listen?
Like, you can both just be on the phone. Like I'll be driving and just call one of them and just drive, and like 2 minutes will go without talking, and then somebody will be like, "You know what else I was thinking?"
Yeah, it is fun, dude.
And Spud just has those types of gems, dude. Just
Yeah.
like unintentionally, just like this is how strong this guy was. It's like, dude, that's the funniest thing I've ever heard.
Yeah, dude, he's too funny.
Just getting real horny and throwing a vortex.
Just screaming a Whistler, dude.
Could you imagine though being like mentally challenged and suddenly you're going through puberty and suddenly you start getting erections and and you're so, I don't want to call it oblivious because I don't know how they actually
Sure.
think, but it's just like to see like to get that, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
to
of
be like,
course.
I don't want to call it daft.
I was oblivious, and when I was getting hard,
Yeah.
what the fuck is this?
Yeah, I had like my elders, obviously my older brothers.
Sure.
Were like, yo, jerk off. I'm like, all right.
Did you jerk off first? Is that what you did? You did actual like hand to shaft?
I heard about it. I heard about jerking off when I was like 10, and I used to use blueberry hand soap.
Oh God!
Shit,
Like in your pee hole?
dry. Yeah, my balls would dry and flake. The ball skin would flake off.
You'd be like, my dick looks rough, but it's clean as shit, dude. It's fucking clean.
Yeah, we watched the movie Twister, and right afterwards, I was like, I'm gonna try this jerking off thing, and it was just like I remember
Nice.
being like, what
Credits,
the fuck?
credits during Twister. What part of the movie were you like?
Afterwards, I don't know. I remember just being like, hearing
got
about
turned
jerking
on
off.
by the
during movie
tornado?
you're watching it, and you're just like,
Yeah, it was kind
well,
of
that's
like
next. That's on the docket.
exactly.
That's on my schedule.
I don't remember anything about Twister other than me
Linda,
being like,
clear my schedule. I've got a big night.
it was crazy, man. I
I'm
remember
gonna try
being-
this whole jerking off thing.
Never look back.
I didn't.
How could you?
It's crazy. Yeah.
I didn't know how to do it at first, so I did this thing where my parents called it scrooching, which is like because I did it everywhere. Like it was just where you put like pressure on your
Oh,
dick.
you're a pressure player.
So I was just
Well,
and you just
wait,
you
were you
dry
Catholic?
hump.
Were you Catholic?
No,
'Cause
Jewish.
That's what a church. Oh yeah, I always forget you're Jewish.
I'm a fucking Jew, bro.
Yeah, they're the chosen pressure players, dude. That's
Well,
where we got pressure
The
players.
pew. The pew is designed specifically
when
for
you're
pressure.
kneeling?
Oh,
Oh,
how good is a pew on your dong when you're a kid?
We
You
talking
You
about
were
when
dry
you're
humping the pew?
You don't dry hump it, but you just press again. I was tall enough that the pew right in front of me was exact dong level. When
Church
I was in,
boners are maybe
sixth
the best,
grade.
dude. Oh,
Just
Church
press
boner?
it. Church
yeah,
boners,
you get a
dude.
church boner, dude.
Church boners,
Springtime, all the
church
girls
farts,
with the dresses on.
Boners and farts in church are
Oh, fuck.
Farts, yeah, I can
farts in
imagine.
a church are fucking unbelievable.
So good, dude. So good.
Burn. It just bounces off a pew. It's literally a room specifically designed for acoustics.
Yeah.
So if somebody launches a fart, dude, it's just like I remember in school, in Catholic school, you have to go to church like once a week at least.
Yeah.
As the whole school goes to church at the same time, and kids would just hit farts, like just like grenades would be going off, like different
bullfrogs in a
pockets.
pond. Yeah.
Different pockets. It is exactly like bullfrog. You do one in that corner, like brr.
Did you go to an all boys school?
No.
God,
no.
that was something that
He went to an all boys.
I was in all boy high school.
Because I was always told by
so
people
fun.
that went to an all boys school how great it was because you would just fart in class because there was no women to judge you and you didn't have to
No,
impress anybody.
farting in class with women is even funnier.
Dude.
When people get offended by farts.
Yeah, but everyone in a mixed with your boys and girls, like 70% of the dudes won't rip.
Of
When you're in
course.
all boys school, everyone 80% of people are letting them fly.
I love that, dude.
The teachers would be like, enough of that.
Yeah.
Everyone's just like, "Rah."
If I would have to leave the room. If anybody farted ever, I was done, dude. In football we had to go to mass as a team, so that was the closest I came to just an all boys mass.
Yeah. Oh, that's
And
awesome.
dude, kids would fart it was just the football team going to chapel. And then like the priest would always come in and try to give you like a hard ass speech, be like, and Lord said to smite his enemies. People would be like, yeah, whatever. And they asked me to read, and I was like, I can't. I was a captain, and they were like, you need to read. And I was like, I literally cannot read in front of this team. I'll laugh. And I told them, I was like, I'll laugh the whole time. And they were mad, but they were like, actually, that's good that you're being honest.
Yeah. Oh, that's so
I
funny.
didn't think I got through a team mass. I would leave almost every time. I'd have to leave. Dude, kids would like get communion, like sneak high fives with each other. And I would just be like, what a funny fucking thing.
Dude, we used to do First Friday. We're in grade school. We'd had to everyone First Friday, the whole school would go to church. And the one time, I think it was either mass or the graduation practice for 8th grade. Me and my friend, as we walked over, we hid because we had to go outside and walk to the church.
Yeah.
So we just ducked behind an electrical thing and just waited and crept to the back and watched church.
Yeah, dude, it's so fun. Church goofing
off in church is so much fun. Man.
And also just when you'd get communion and walk back and you'd just see all your dumb friends, just everybody sitting with a tie on, just
like a hand job, yeah.
Yeah, coming back and hitting real quick
Is the communion cracker, is that delicious?
flavorless, dude. Flavorless.
No, it's absolutely flavorless.
Really?
Yeah. It's not a good cracker.
Yeah,
But the whole, church rocks, dude. Catholicism's making a comeback.
It has to make a comeback.
It's gonna make.
It has
a
to
comeback.
reform itself a little, just a teeny bit.
Slight reform. No more fucking the kids.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no more
exactly.
diddling the kids. That's such a bad
Knock
look,
that
dude.
off. I've been
That's
saying
a
it
bad
forever.
look.
Just maybe a little microdose, dude. Hand the goblet with just a little bit of psilocybin in it. Everyone leaves church and I fucking feel
Yeah, it
great.
takes to the road.
Why do they?
Microdosing driving, dude. As a former Lyft driver, I'll say I used to microdose drive for Lyft.
Did you really?
No problem, dude.
I think you would dose.
I turn. I would be like,
Yeah, not micro.
microdose.
Microdose.
You hit the radio. You're like, is this Hootie and the Blowfish?
Yo, you guys like Hootie, right?
It's like sometimes you're crazy.
They're like, can you take a right? I'm like, what? I forgot you were here.
Yeah, you're like Rob. What's the name? Rob Thomas. So smooth. You're like, oh.
Man,
I think that's Lyft. Yeah, everyone driving Lyft. That's the difference
it's
between Lyft and
fucking
Uber.
hammered.
Lyft
Uber's hammered. Uber's just drunk foreigners.
Lyft is way chiller, dude.
Yeah.
Uber's a little uptight to me. Lyft
Really?
is where it's at. I love Lyft.
I like Lyft
I
as
only,
well.
yeah, I haven't. I
Lyft
haven't
started this
taken Uber.
bullshit where they're like, "Do you want us to pick you up faster or it's an extra $5?" And you pick either or, your time's the same every single time. They're trying to do. It's the algorithm, dude.
The algorithm.
They do.
Bro.
They check to see where you're at, and they're like, they crunch numbers, and they're like, "Here's a ride for $12. Here's a ride for 15. Here's a ride for 19. We'll get you in 2 minutes." I took a quick one day because I was in a rush. It took like 7 minutes for the dude to get there. I was like, never again.
You should
can
you should send him an email. You get your money back.
True, that's not a bad idea.
First time I ever took Uber, I had to go to the airport at like 2 a.m. because the flight was at 6, but I didn't know how Uber works, so I was like, I should probably call it, 2 just to make sure. Because I just had no idea.
Were you on drugs?
No,
Oh, all right.
maybe high, maybe like some weed, but not like I wasn't like fucked up.
Sure.
And I called an Uber Black XL. So like a really good one. So my ride from my apartment to the airport was $160, which is like a half hour, not even a half hour drive. Like it's maybe 10 miles away, but just 20, 25 minutes at the most. And I sent him an email because I was like, dude, there's no fucking way I'm paying $160, and they knocked off like 60. So it was $100. You can always get your money back, dude. All you gotta do is I learned it from my mom, dude.
True. No, it's true.
Email.
Dude, you just gotta email, bro.
Yeah,
Write
I
letters.
should have sent and been like, you motherfuckers.
You
tricked
guys
me.
fucked me. You guys weren't here
Dude,
fast.
there was a I can't remember the name of it. We all went in and bought my mom or my mom and dad a coffee maker. It was like the coffee maker. It was like, this thing was fucking expensive for Christmas. Dude, it fucking exploded midway. I gotta find out what the hell this thing's called. Dude, it exploded midway. My sister called and he said the guy was like
midway
through boiling a pot of coffee.
Oh wow!
It just boom, it exploded. And then she called the company and they were like, "That's weird. We never had that happen." She went online. Apparently, like a ton of these things have been doing this. And then when she went to Target to return it, the lady when she had the box, lady goes, "What, did it explode?" Someone just came in with one. That exploded. Dude, there's these coffee makers going around. I got to find out what they are. I got to tell the people, dude.
You should get that for your enemies.
True.
You know
It's
what
like
I mean?
dude, it's like a shrapnel bomb.
Trojan.
That's what I'm saying, dude. They have
Trojan
no
horse.
idea. You just Trojan horse, dude.
Yes.
Fucking, I
find
got
this
this
thing.
for
Yeah,
you.
sorry about our differences.
Here's this espresso
Make yourself
maker.
a cup of Joe.
Kid just gets blasted with boiling water. Where the fuck? I'll find this thing, dude. But yeah, I'm putting the word out on these things.
That's because you're a revolutionary.
True that. I'm just trying to make my dick pants, dude.
I'm just trying to be Fred Hampton, head of the Illinois chapter of the Black Panther Party.
I gotta watch that, dude.
Shit rules.
Yeah.
So wait, what's the Fred? That's a different movie.
Judas
Lemaire
and the Black Messiah.
Yeah, Lemaire was telling me about that.
Nice.
So what's up with that?
Just rocks.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's finally a movie that's not clearly black exploitation.
Really?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. It's
just a
called
cool movie.
a DeLong. It's called a DeLong. Yeah, DeLong espresso maker, dude.
Those motherfuckers.
Blowing up.
Avoid that at all costs, everybody.
Wow.
Or buy it for your enemies.
Yeah.
True.
If you have a bitch wife.
Yeah. Honey,
honey,
make me an
yeah.
espresso.
She's like, you've been drinking a
dumb
ton of
bitch.
espresso. You're like, cup 15 today. Damn it, this thing's got to go off soon. I'm fucking losing my mind.
Fuck, we have to go to your mom's house tomorrow.
You start
Honey?
bringing it with you, like, let's bring the espresso maker.
Yeah. To your bitch mom. To your mom, the bitch.
You just turn it on, you leave, you just like duck around the corner. Yeah, apparently they're just blowing up.
Nice.
My sister talked to them. They were like, "Oh, that's really weird."
I
She's
like that.
Oh, dude,
I like that just being like, what?
Yeah, and they were
Wow.
like, she's like, "Well, I think I'm gonna like return it." They're like, "Yeah, I mean, yeah,
Yeah, take
definitely
it
do."
back. Where'd you get it? Target? Yeah, take it.
Yeah, dude. I was like, dude, you.
If I were you, I'd take it back.
Yeah, hilarious.
Get another one. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, it was. I'll tell you what though about that Adam Curtis doc. Don't watch it if you're hungover,
Really?
dude. I was like laying on the couch, coming in and out of like sleep, just waking up to different like horrendous images
Yeah.
of like immigrants lost
Yeah,
at sea and
it
like
was-
a Russian girl tired. And I was like,
Yeah.
It was very much like a Clockwork Orange when he's got his
Yeah.
eyes like because it's just so much
Yeah.
horrific shit.
Yeah.
And then a nice calming like British voice.
Yes.
Just, and that is when the black people fought against the intruders. And it's just like, what? It's just I couldn't pick it up. I have no idea what I watched.
I know.
But I know that it was enthralling.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I tried sitting down with Bay and watching it, and she was just
that is not a Bay show.
did not like it, dude.
Not for the
I
women.
was like, come on, give it a chance. And there was like some Vietnamese lady carrying her bleeding baby through a field, and I was like, oh, shit. That's horrible. So come on, let's turn on 17 again.
yeah.
We watched it. Not bad. We're halfway through. Not bad. That dude who's co-stars, it's not Zac Efron. It's his buddy. I forget his name. We were talking about it earlier. Tom Lennon. Funny feller.
Really?
Very funny.
You like his comedy?
He plays like a nerdy. Yeah, he's very funny.
Tom Lennon?
Yeah, there was one thing that made me laugh. The guy goes, it's like the movie makes fun of itself constantly because it's like, it's one of those things where he's like, I wish I was my old self again. I could be 17.
Sounds like somebody's coffee pot just blew up.
It's like a body switch
Somebody's
time
DeLong.
travel.
Sorry.
Someone's DeLong.
Somebody's DeLong just exploded.
We got another one. Yeah, that might have been what caused. That might have been like the real cause of the COVID. Just DeLongies, dude.
DeLong's exploding.
DeLongies going off.
I think COVID started when that girl went up in that. Look at that, dude. Another sign. Another guy silencing his yapping woman. Every time I hear a siren, I'm like, nice, dude.
DeLong.
Hell yeah, bro.
Good for you, man.
Finally, somebody took care of that.
But yeah, there was one thing. The guy, like, it's like him and he's like living with his best friends. He's getting a divorce.
What are we talking about? 17 again?
17 again, yeah.
All right.
He's getting Matthew Perry, obviously. Speaking of opiate abuse,
Did he abuse opiate?
Matthew
he
Perry?
loved him,
Big
dude.
time.
Dude,
Wait.
that was
Matthew Perry from Friends.
Really?
There's episodes he doesn't even remember. He said.
I could see that to be an actor and take opiates. I did a short. This is, you'll love this.
never gonna die.
My buddy, no. My buddy. Do you remember the movie Eurotrip? Okay, well, remember like this the nerdy white guy whose sister
Yeah.
is the hot chick. So that dude Travis and another friend wrote this short script, and they were going to make a short film, and they hired me to play this like robber in it. And my girlfriend at the time, Brittany,
You were a burglar?
I was a burglar. I was like, because it's stories about like they're
Truthfully,
at,
you kind of look like a burglar.
they're at this party. Oh, for sure, dude.
You look like you'd burgle.
Dude, I go in. I got pinned for Young Rock to play a fucking like a homeless transient, and like I was so fucking pissed that I didn't get it because I got pinned.
Damn.
And then like the apocalypse happened, and then I didn't hear about it, and then the show's getting ready to come out, and then I started watching the trailer, and I was like, "There's no way that part's in there," and of course it is.
Oh, you would have been in the trailer.
Dude, I would have. It would have been dope. But the guy they got is way more disgusting. You know, like I have good cheekbones.
you're
like homeless people
You're
don't
like
have
handsome
like.
girls.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'd be mad
Yeah.
if I saw you being a homeless guy.
Yeah, you're like, this is bullshit.
Like, they always have to put like a somewhat handsome guy in there. Why can't it just be a real homeless?
Let's send him a DeLong.
Yeah.
So my friends made this short, and basically it's about we're at this party and we run out of beer, and one of the guys at the party and my girlfriend who's playing kind of like a porn star like go on this beer run, and when they go to the beer run, I rob them as they're
Perfect.
discussing about her giving him a blowjob because she's just like very fallacious woman.
Yeah.
Now here's where it gets dope: is we show up to shoot. We're shooting in the valley.
Wait, hold
and-
on. A fallacious woman? Is that how you describe a woman that gives head?
I think so. I think I've heard that
I'd like
before.
that.
Yeah.
Fallacious, yeah.
That's great.
I never heard of it.
I'd
used
like
as
to use that.
I know because I remember that from
I'm not saying you're wrong.
Chappelle
like
Show.
litigious.
Remember Chappelle Show when they did like how well do you know black people, and they had like that white dude who's the writer on the
Yes.
show, and they asked him what a loosey was, and he says it's a loose cigarette, and then he said, well, what's a chicken head, and he goes, it's a fallacious woman,
Hell yeah.
and that might have been the first time I've ever used it here. So I'm really
Hell yeah.
I'd like to
really
use
proud
that.
of myself for
Fallacious.
this, guys.
I like that too.
That'd be a nice way to accuse a woman of being a hooer.
Fallacious.
Fallacious. Scoundrel.
A fallacious scoundrel.
Yeah.
So here's where this shit gets fucking interesting. Is Travis, for the guy who owns the house at the party, hires the guy that played Goldberg in Mighty Ducks. Do you remember
yeah,
Goldberg?
yeah.
And do
He
you remember?
ran into some trouble.
I heard. Yeah.
So this is like because I remember him from the comedy scene for a minute. He started popping around the comedy
Goldberg?
store. Goldberg, yeah, he might have gone on stage a couple times. He was terrible, but he was. You could tell he's starting to look a little rattier. I think he was just really getting into like the heavy drugs,
Yeah.
and it hadn't really spilled out to ruin his life completely. But the day of the shoot, he shows up, and I mean, he is fucked up, dude. Like fucked up on somas, and he can barely make out words. And this is like I begged my friend who directed it, Rich, because he has the video of all the takes. They had to cut Goldberg out and replace him with a different actor because he couldn't get his lines out. So they'd be like, "Hey, I think we're out of beer," and then Goldberg would be like, "Crip crap, beer run," and they're like, "What?" It's the funniest
It
shit.
has to be the funniest thing in the world.
And Rich will not show it to. I'll get it. I will
Yeah.
get it because now he's cleaned his life up because it got really bad
Dude,
for him.
Yeah.
anybody, if you filmed any movie, like a real dramatic, like think of like a courthouse movie, like two lawyers, and then one of them is actually very high on opiates, just like, Your Honor, this man, and just. Oh man!
Corpus Christi, jaundice. Objection.
We gotta get fucking cigarettes in here.
But this is where it gets great is that so we basically say like, you can't be in this anymore. Like you can barely get the lines out. So why don't you just go, sleep it
How
off
do you
in
handle
your car?
that? He probably said, "What?"
He kind of
do you think
maybe
he got
threw a mini fit and then just went to his car and fell asleep. But that was when I found his bag, and in his bag he had like a fucking pill bottle of Norcos, So that's like 10 milligram Vicodins. And then he had a whole bunch of Selmas. So I just took all his Vicodin. And then I took them for the scene.
And you were like,
Dude, I
robbed
crushed
Goldberg?
it.
you
I
burgled.
crushed the
burgled
scene, dude.
Goldberger.
I burgled Goldberg. But those opiates, those opiates were like taking 3 years of acting classes in 5 minutes. I was so comfortable and like Rich, the director, was like, I don't know what you're fucking doing, dude, but just keep doing whatever
Keep doing
it is.
it.
Keep going for it, dude. I mean, I was ad-libbing, and it was great.
Oh my god, that's so fucking funny.
Which is funny because that's what Goldberg thought about that shoot too.
100%.
He was like, yeah, everybody loved it.
I'm back to my trailer. Yeah.
Yeah, he's not gonna go back to my trailer. He's back in his Honda CRV. Wow, I killed it.
Having apnea. No, it's
Mission accomplished. We did it.
So I have the video of the movie. I think I've got it on my computer, but the actual video of Goldberg.
Just pulling down the mirror and just be like, "You're the greatest. You're the greatest actor that's ever lived."
I wonder if you'd ever like hallucinate like Emilio Estevez. Like, come on, he'd be like, "Oh, get it together."
Did you drop down into the butterfly at all? Getting like a little kick, just glove one.
I'll get it, coach.
Flash the leather on you.
Dude, that makes me pumped up to hear that you just burgled Goldberg.
Goldberg,
yes.
dude.
What's this guy got in his bag?
They weren't hidden. I remember it was like the bag was open, and I know what a pill container looks like, and you
Sure.
could tell that he was fucking on something. So I was just like,
Yeah.
I want what that guy's on.
oh, dude. I mean, I would have ate shit in that scene if I didn't get high on Vicodin. So back to the point, Matthew Perry. I think that's why he was so fucking funny and so comfortable and so ironic, whatever that character was, because he was probably toasted.
He was.
Yeah.
On fucking Opes.
That actually
He was
might
toasted
on
on
apes,
Opes.
dude.
Fucking Opes.
Dude, that actually might make me like Friends because I truthfully hate that show.
Yeah.
I despise that show.
Same with the guy from Glee. The guy, like the lead dude from Glee, was on heroin.
I remember that. Did he die?
Oh yeah, he overdosed, and then the other guy hung himself.
Yeah, that's not it.
Glee was fucking tragic. Then the girl from Glee ended up drowning, trying to save
What?
her kid. Yeah, Glee is has like a hex on it, dude.
And then the other girl from Glee got canceled because I think she did it was about COVID. She said something about how it's not real or whatever.
Really?
Leah Michelle. She get lost all her
I
like
didn't
Weight
know
Watchers
that.
ads and all the other shit that she
What?
had. Yeah.
Damn, I didn't know that.
It's like Poltergeist, dude.
yeah,
It's
I'm telling you,
cursed.
it is. It's like they
Wow.
got a lot of them got fucked. The one guy, the guy who hung himself, was like getting indicted on child porn charges. The other guy, I forget his name. He one of like the leads of it. He just overdosed and died. The other girl drowned, and yeah, that girl now is
Spoke out against
canceled.
COVID.
Yeah,
Probably the most egregious offense of
I
all
would say.
those.
I would say.
How dare you speak on COVID like that?
Yeah,
While the
dude.
president's giving a rally to 20,000 people, you're like, I think this might be bullshit. They're like, cancel it. It's like, what about the president?
I think it's done. I haven't heard anything about it.
But
COVID?
COVID?
I think it's slowing down.
I think
it's
you're right.
winding. I think it's
We'll
just
see.
in time for the warm weather.
We'll see.
Just in time. I
hope you can't get it twice, because if you can, I'm knocking on that door. Those helium shows are risky business.
Yeah.
It's just too many people. It's a lot of people in one green room.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, if one person has it, we all have it. But
Yes.
we were all hanging out
Yeah,
the
when
night
I-
that
when
you
I
had
had
it,
it,
and
and
I
nobody
was
got it.
sitting next to you,
Yeah.
and fucking we were chilling.
Yeah.
You were sitting next to Christine. None of us got
Yeah,
it.
None of us.
Now I already had it, so
Yeah.
maybe that is the reason why I didn't. But
No, transmission rate within a household is about 20%. So
what does that mean? So
it's like if you have it and you're with 20 people, like one of you guys will get it or whatever.
Yeah.
But if you're with 10 people, 2 people might get it. Like on average, will get it.
Yeah, it was. I just must not have had a contagious.
Well, yeah, and
strain.
you need the symptoms too.
Yeah.
Apparently, if you have to be like, if you're not like coughing hard, it's not gonna just like leak out of your pores. So
Yeah,
that's what I hear. That's
the
what-
fact that O'Connor
the top
didn't.
side. I believe in science.
O'Connor
obviously.
didn't get it, and we hung out literally the duration of me having COVID in
Really?
the same room. Like he was just resigned to the fact that he was getting it,
Yeah.
and he never got it.
That would be a fun process to watch O'Connor just be like,
Well, every once in a while he would put his mask on just
Yeah.
while we were in the living room. We would just be sitting there. He'd put it on. I'd be like, "It's not going to help, dude. It's too late."
just touch
It's
his
like, I
arm. Just
know.
get off me.
I know.
Just take it.
And then I'd sit there and be like, yo, what do you think about the Russian hoax? I'd be like, oh, you're an asshole. You always do this.
Just through a mask.
Yeah, just laying on a couch like this, looking at him. You think of a Russia hoax? Just giving him COVID, being like, Trump rules. God.
What happened to him last night?
He bounced.
He was like sitting in the green room by himself. We were all out there partying, and then he was just gone. But his shit was still there.
Yeah, he vanished. His glasses, his clothing.
Yeah, like the
Connor,
important stuff. It
He
wasn't
left his
just
stuff?
He
like
was abducted somehow.
He might have been when I climbed the water tower. Dude.
He might be in that
he's on the
water
top of
tower.
helium right now.
I'll be flavoring some water, dude. It's like Mio.
Yeah, man. Yes.
Fuck.
But good night. It was a great night.
That's
The
awesome.
shows have been awesome.
Yeah,
the shows
dude.
have been really fun.
That was fun as fuck, man.
Yeah. Come do the next one.
I will.
Do
Jump
the
on
next
it.
one.
The first one was a blast.
Lamore blessed, dude.
I was wondering, dude.
Yeah. Lemaire, how do you think you did?
It was fun. It was fun. It was a fun.
God,
did a good
just
time.
how grateful this kid is.
Yeah.
It always fires me up. How
Opportunity
gracious.
of a lifetime.
Biggest opportunity of your fucking life, and this is how you act.
Do you feel like shit right now?
No, I feel pretty good.
Yeah, it was good, right?
Yeah, it was great. No, it was a good time. It was a great time.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh,
this-
no, I'm joking.
yeah.
Come on, man.
That second sleep, dude, fucked me all up, man.
The what?
We woke up. He got us breakfast. I was up. I went and got my car. And then I got back, and then he put back on the fucking documentary.
We both just like,
And it's just like horrific images as I sleep, and you're
Yeah.
just getting subliminal fucking like murdered Asian babies in your head. And then I woke up, dude, and you
You woke up to me.
popped in for a second.
Saw me.
me and Matt opened the door. First off, it was like 20 minutes before I said we'd be here. We were both asleep. Matt walked in. I woke up to Matt standing there going,
I saw the battlefield. I saw the soldiers lying on the field, and I said, "Oh man,
two deceased
two
men.
casualties, dude."
That was absolute casualties. But
Yeah, I'm walking around with my jeans like over my belly button, just like moving around. Like I've been up since like 6 a.m. I'm like, what the hell are these guys doing?
these guys sleeping away the day.
I don't care. I was just laughing. It made me
Yeah.
walking in on people sleeping just makes me laugh.
It's so
it
fun.
makes me laugh so fucking hard.
Yeah.
Because if that happens to me, I'm like, hey, what's going on?
Yeah.
What are we doing?
I always remember that. Like if somebody, you become a dad, you know how like when you wake your dad up, he's like, I wasn't sleeping.
Yeah.
What is that? Where you're like, I'm not sleeping.
You got to be first one up in the house.
Can't say you're sleeping.
If you're the dad,
Because
you
you're a
gotta be
bitch
first.
if you're sleeping.
Yeah, you gotta be.
you're
Oh,
a pussy.
dude.
Only pussies sleep.
Only
My
pussies sleep.
mom hits me when we lived in the house on Mount Vernon. I would like wake up at like 11 o'clock, and I would call my mom. She'd be like, "Are you just getting up?" And I'd be like, "No."
Oh yeah, true. You got to do that. Be like, no, I've been up for a
while.
while.
That's what sucks about getting up. That's why I like getting up early, because it's like you wake up at 11 and the day has gone by so much that like you're like a bunch of people have messaged you and you wake up like, oh fuck. You
Yeah,
get
it's
up
like a
before-
weight.
Yeah, if
Yeah.
you get up before everybody, you're like you have some calm and like things come in. Like,
How about that?
oh, waking up to, like 9 text messages.
Precisely.
It's just kind of like
Yeah, I wake up to a lot of texts. I wake up every day to
ah,
a bunch of texts.
Sucks, man.
Yeah. Surf the web.
Yeah.
See who's talking shit today.
Yeah.
Every day. I'm like, this lady. Yeah, well, Josh.
Dude.
What's going on with you? What's going on right now in your
Just doing the podcast. and
Yeah, what's the podcast?
The
Tell
500.
The
I'm
500.
going through Rolling Stone magazine's list of the 500 greatest albums. It's great, man. You know, we're pretty deep on the list now, like 384. We've got another 7 years of it.
Hell yeah.
Which is a fucking long ass
Do
fucking
you crank
time.
all the tunes, or how do you do this?
We do the fair use thing.
Ah.
Well, so what we were with Spotify. I'd sold the show much like the Rogan deal and did a licensing deal with Spotify. And then July came after about a year, and our numbers on the app weren't good. We were getting like good numbers on everything else, but not on Spotify.
Yeah.
And they never told me. They were like, they never said to me like, you need to make sure get everybody to listen on Spotify. I was just like, because here we could talk.
Yeah.
We're going to grow the show. We're going to do this.
Sure.
And then July came, in the middle of a pandemic, and they're like, yeah, so we just think it's probably best that we both part ways. And I was like, you know what? I think you're right, because all of their notes, I think, hurt the show. They wanted the show to be shorter. They wanted me to book more diverse, and it was like they would rather. Like I remember we were getting ready to.
I don't like that.
Dude, this
Not me, not head of the Black Panther Party.
You appreciate this, Shane. They go.
I don't like when the whites force it.
True, dude.
It's disgusting.
Swedes
There's something
too,
wrong
right?
about
They're
it.
Swedes, aren't they?
Disgusting.
Oh yeah,
Swedes.
Daniel
Motherfuckers.
Elk.
Some fucking Swede
him.
telling me to diversify.
Nah, I don't
it's
like
why don't you
that.
diversify your country, you fucking white pale bitch?
We had a festival coming up, and we were booking.
Yeah, it's like you sit in these TV meetings and like, how about some diversity on the show? It's like, okay, room full of Jews. How about some diversity in here, motherfucker? Anyway,
We were doing a show at Moon Tower. We were getting ready to book it, and I remember I had.
we're gonna have to delete that.
Fair point.
No, you're 100% right.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I mean,
The people that are don't fire me up on diversity. They're the worst show note you can get.
Yeah.
It's like, well, what if we put a black guy in this? It's like, well, it's an auto shop in Philly. Or outside of,
Yeah,
it's like,
yeah,
this is
that
a
like it,
tire shop with 3 dudes in it.
Yeah.
Like, well, how about a black woman? It's like, have you been to a tire shop? No.
But they wanted me to. I think I had booked for the guest. I think I had booked like Andrew Schultz or somebody, and he's at that time. He's a big podcaster. You're definitely going to get eyes and ears on the podcast. And they were like, we were thinking more about that gay Asian non-binary comic, and
Yeah.
I'm just like,
Which one?
there's so many.
Yeah.
But I was
true.
like, that doesn't make sense for this record. Like, we want people to show up to the show.
Yeah.
Andrew will get asses in the seats. This other way, it's just, and that's not how you book a show. You don't book a show just to be like, I'm being diverse just because I have to, or to make somebody happy about it. It's like, you book the show, especially with mine, where it's like the records like make sense. If you're a fan of that record, I'd rather have you on than somebody that might have more numbers than you and have more followers, but you don't know the record. Just because they're diverse, it takes away from you. You want somebody with a real experience with that album. And listen, I'll say this about the Spotify deal. I'm so glad it happened because it gave me more than enough money to live through this pandemic. I'm grateful for
Hell
it.
yeah.
And now I have it back. And now it's like you guys.
Yeah.
It's just doing it all on your own, and you don't need like I've done this a few times. I did it with the Jam, where I sold it, I let him change it. Same thing with the Spotify show. I sold it and I let him change it. And now it's just like I'm right. Let me do this shit the way that I know how to fucking do it. There's a reason you want to buy it.
Yeah.
Because I know how to
Yeah.
fucking do it. And those people come in and they're just like, they want to change everything. They all want to put their hand in it and feel like they did something to earn the money that they get paid.
Yeah, it's
but it's
tough.
always fucked up. Always. It always ruined
Yeah.
good shit.
That
So,
stinks.
but like I said,
Fucking sweet.
I mean,
Here's what I didn't get. The top, was it 500?
Yeah.
500? So last night, he was like, come do the show. And I was like, all right, tell me when you get to Get Rich or Die Trying.
it's not on there.
Not on the
What?
top 500?
You
It's,
serious?
dude, it's
And then, I mean, what?
Grammy's so white, dude.
Fucking
He's so white. Yeah.
It fucking pissed me off.
You really think that's one of the greatest records ever made?
In my world, yes. In my lifetime, Get Rich or Die Trying, I swear to God, was top 10.
I can
Let me know
see
you
you.
get down to the
I can
tens.
see you in the gym at the when with your football team, just like
Just me and
I
other.
got the magic stick.
Yes.
Fucking just throwing weight
Oh,
around.
Many Men? Come on, bro. Yeah. Many Men's not top 500?
Yeah, true.
Give me one that
You might have to petition.
There's got to be some on there that are just crap. Dude.
Yes.
Just complete crud.
What's the
100%.
worst one
Wait,
you
didn't
came
they
across?
redo the list?
They
Did
did.
the Rolling Stone they had to make it woke?
Dude, it is.
Because at first their top 500 wasn't lit enough.
It was
wasn't woke enough.
Yeah,
Really?
he's 100% right.
Yeah.
I
So they
remember.
switched it. They swapped it around.
Dude.
Did that fuck up? Did that?
Well,
fuck up
no,
what
no,
you're
no.
doing?
We're still sticking with the 2012 list because that was the one I had always looked at. And dude, we at that point we were, I think about 100 episodes into it. It's like, what's the point of going back and changing? We've
Yeah.
already made such a chunk.
Yeah.
It's 2 years.
Yeah.
But then that new list came out in September, and I remember I looked at it. And
How many? See, how many Jay-Z albums are on that? And Get Rich or Die Trying's not on?
3
Yeah,
or
that's
4?
bullshit,
I think
dude.
like
4 to
I think
none?
like the Black album is
These
on
are all
there.
great albums. I'm not
and
taking
then
away from them.
Reasonable Doubt. I'm pretty sure.
Pretty great.
But Jay-Z, though, way different than 50
I
Cent.
agree, but we're talking individual albums, not careers.
Yeah.
For sure. But Jay-Z was 10 times more influential. Because that's the stuff you have to keep in mind. Is like there'll be a record on the list. You're like, why the fuck is this on there? Oh, because without this record, then all of these records never would have come out. We just did one a couple weeks ago, The Modern Lovers, and it was like I'd never heard of them, but it's like some people say the first actual punk album, and because of that, it came out in 70. It was recorded in 71, but didn't come out till 76. It just like
Damn, Modern Lovers, but not Get Rich or Die Trying.
yeah, no.
I am revolutionary.
Yeah, Jay-Z also openly supports the DNC, so that,
Yeah, that probably helps.
helps a little.
Yeah, how many Katy Perry albums are on there?
None.
Thank Christ. I'd be fuming.
True. Fucking Satanist.
Satanist, dude.
Bitch.
Is she a Satanist?
Satanist. She's Satanist.
Watch the Dark Horse.
Yeah, please.
Video. She actually got sued for that. She stole that beat from someone and got sued, and she lost.
Good. I'm
Yeah.
glad she did.
She stole that whole bam, 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 bam. That was like, you listen to it, and yeah, they're pretty.
With the one that's like, nah, sa, seven, seven, sa.
That's all of her songs.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it is.
Mama, sa, na, na, ha.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no, that's
That's California Girls, right?
No, that's Teenage
Maybe,
Dream.
yeah,
I
yeah,
dated
Teenage Dream, yeah.
a girl that co-wrote that song.
Firework is good. I don't think it
Katy Perry's got some great songs.
like a firework.
Oh,
just
dude,
joking.
it's
Katy Perry rocks.
Dude, teenage. I think it's Teenage Daydream is a perfect pop song.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
Yeah, it's pretty
like
good.
it's cheesy and it's fucking. It's not something I'm gonna rip with my boys, but you know if that shit.
Ripping cheesy pop with your boys rules.
100%.
I told Matt that gay song I like now.
That was tight, yeah.
It's a fucking gay ass
Which
song.
one?
I'm into it. Some Sophie song. Don't worry about it, bro.
Sophie.
Sophie, she was somebody that would make me fuming. I would be fuming.
Why would
No,
you
she
fuming
was-
on her?
Because she's transgender.
Is she really?
Yeah. Well, she was.
Oh, she died,
Then
right?
she fell off a roof
Oh, what?
trying to get a glimpse of the moon.
Happens.
That's how a lot of them go. The moon is so beautiful tonight. It's the leading cause of death.
Yeah, as soon as they go down, they're like,
trying to get some moon glimpses.
I should have wore sneakers.
Oh, as soon as she let, no, I can't.
I should have had some cross
She
trainers.
goes like, oh, my dick.
That's a.
All right, that's crap. Not on Ash
That's
Wednesday.
absolute junk, dude.
You can't do that on Ash Wednesday, dude.
Never.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, that is that's a shitty way to die. An unexpected death like that. Like, especially like, this is gonna be and then that's
Yeah.
it, dude.
Yeah.
That's fucking it.
You're on the roof. You're like, you know what hits you when you're on a roof? You're like, people do fall off here and die.
Yeah.
It's like, pff, that's crazy.
Dude, there
And
was
you're like, oh no, oh.
There was that comic Kyle Ayers that went on his roof of his house on a date with a girl, and they leaned on something and they broke through, and he fell and she fell on top of him, and now he's paraplegic.
Are they still together?
I don't know.
That's
so.
a tough breakup to be like, yeah.
I saved your life. He's like, I saved your life.
He's pure wind power. He's wind power.
He is wind powered.
Yo, if I go down, make sure I'm in a gamer chair, dude. If
I
if I
promise.
go paraplegic,
He's like, get back here. Don't you leave me.
Damn. Yeah, she held him to seldom, dude.
that's a
It was
tough.
a hell in a cell. She threw him off the top. And he's just. It was. People were like, holy shit. Holy shit.
That's a tough dear John letter.
cell.
Doing it through text, being like, yeah, I had fun and all. I'm sorry.
And then he
you-
probably has like read to text. So it's like, I'm sorry. We are breaking up. And he's just like,
I'm sorry I squashed you.
squashed him, dude.
I'm sorry I crushed your third vertebrae.
Damn. So he's.
Yeah, dude.
Is he still doing? Is he still?
I think so. I think I think
Kyle Ayers.
I
I feel like
didn't
I've
know
heard
him.
of him.
I didn't know him that well.
Sure it's Kyle Ayers? I've heard that guy.
Maybe it's not. What Kyle Ayers? No.
good to
I got
lie
it
on mixed up. I somebody's
got it mixed up.
name.
I got it
Some
mixed
guy's
up.
just like,
No,
fucking
Kyle Ayers.
Guys.
Kyle Ayers is a different dude, but I think the name is in that vein. I can't think of it though.
Yeah,
but
Kyle Ayers, I've seen him in New York. He's a funny guy.
It's not Kyle Ayers.
Okay.
But it's somebody in that world that if
Gotcha.
you put them right next to one another, you'd be like, either of them could be Kyle Ayers.
Either of you could
They've
be
got a Kyle Ayers look.
fucking pelagic. True.
What is his name?
Maybe I'm
Now
wrong
I'm curious.
about Kyle Ayers being funny.
Just Google.
He's got a picture of Ruth Bader Ginsburg on his Instagram. That's a true.
dissident,
don't,
dude, the
Don't want to shit
dissident.
on that guy.
Google cripple
That's
comic
pretty
and
good.
see if it pops up.
What are you doing? This is how you lose that Spotify deal. Get all hopped up. And
This
say
is the
nasty
thing.
things.
They wanted Spotify wanted, and when we first started getting the deal together because they wanted diversity. They're like, we need more women, so we want you to have a female co-host, right?
Yeah.
And
And you're like,
I
so that you want the show to suck?
exactly, but when they told me how much I was making, you start going, okay, well,
Yeah,
I'll consider
sure.
it. Yeah, let's see who it is. And they gave me a list of these girls. I swear to God, every single one was like a lesbian blogger from Portland. And like whose parents were like militant lesbians, and I remember I called Spotify, and
Dad
I
was
was
just a
like,
lesbian too.
"Dad was a lesbian, the brother's a lesbian, the whole family's it's a whole family of
I'm
lesbians,
fuming, dude.
dude." And then
I'm fuming.
I call Spotify, Shane, and I go, listen, if one of these girls is a co-host, I'm gonna get kicked off my own show, and it's
Oh,
not
yeah,
even
true.
it's not even a matter of
You wouldn't have
like,
got through.
I would have said something that just, dude. It's like, and thank God we don't do it live and we edit because we're joking around.
Yeah.
and
Sometimes
blah blah
you
blah.
say the wrong thing.
Exactly, and it's funny.
What the heck?
Friendly punch in the
I don't
arm.
know what the fuss is about. You know?
Dude, I know. Seriously. No, we all make mistakes. Yeah, come on. That would have been so funny just walking around just like on the imagine if we really did have that. Like just like a Portland just like purple haired lady just sitting was blinking across from you like
I mean, there'd be no way that wouldn't be the funniest show ever.
If you added her to this
If
show,
we added
it
her,
would actually
yeah.
be
oh
Matt Shane and Janet's secret podcast. Just Janet sitting here.
he just leaves every single episode.
Every
I
episode.
can't be associated with this. I want to start walking off people's.
Oh, that's the best thing to
Dude,
do.
I had an idea where we should go on podcast. And first of all, I wanted to do one where you just, for the first 5 minutes, you don't talk to the person at all. So
Yeah.
You're just getting filmed and you're just like, and then they're just looking at you and then they're like, all right, just cut it. And then you just keep that. Like, I was a fun
Yeah,
one.
that's good.
It's pretty funny. But the, yeah.
Walking off in the middle of a podcast is the move.
Just on like something totally like inoffensive.
Yeah.
Like, you know what?
Guys, I know it's your show. It's your show. You can do whatever you want, but I don't feel comfortable with this at all.
They're like, all right.
Or we should start kicking guests off.
get the fuck
They
out
say
of
one
here.
offensive thing, just thank you. We're gonna have to cut.
We should be we should be the people of like should be like the government agents and the Black Panthers. We should lead people into like really fucked up
True.
stuff and be like,
How about that?
"Hey man, I can't believe look," and just constantly go viral of like telling people how bad they are. Like, you're fucked up, bro. You gotta get out. I want you to leave right now.
Yes.
Have you ever walked off a podcast?
No.
Have you ever
wanna-
seen somebody walk off?
I've seen videos of it. No, I've never been on a podcast where somebody did that.
Yeah, me
I've
neither.
seen people get upset pretty hard.
Pretty funny.
There was some, yeah, and then it's hard not to keep.
Well, it's just funny too to like go and be like, all right, I'm gonna do this podcast today. It ends with you like, I don't know how to leave the situation.
That's how every podcast I do ends.
You're just like,
Every podcast, I'm just like, what the fuck did I just say? I sound like such a fucking idiot. But yeah, tossing a woman on that would have
been horrible.
it probably. I mean, of course, there's funny ladies out there, but there's if you got like a woke lady on there,
It's not the show.
of
Yeah.
course.
That's what I'm saying. It's like
Show's
they-
about rock and roll.
It's not rock and roll at all.
Chicks aren't rock and roll. Chicks are gay.
Is that your impersonation of me?
That's your cool voice.
Chicks on rock and roll.
Coming up next, little rock and roll. You know what that means? No chicks. Big block of rock coming right at you.
big block of rock for your cock. Come on,
Yes.
y'all.
Except for 16-year-old chicks, they're kind of cool.
Yeah.
Rockers love young sniz.
Well, Matt, let's be honest.
What?
Who doesn't?
People who aren't on the Hall of
Tell
Fame.
you what. Those who can do. Those who can't talk shit. Come on, Lemaire.
You know what I'm talking about, Lemaire, right?
Lemaire was big into getting some kisses. He wanted hugs and kisses last night. He's like, Shane, how do I get hugs and kisses?
You want some hugs and kisses?
I was like, all you have to do is not want hugs and kisses.
True.
And then the hugs
then
and
you'll
kisses,
get all of
the
them.
hugs and kisses come flying.
True.
You know?
That's the thing that I missed the last two times that I've done Molly is that when I started doing it, when I was younger, you'd be at the rave and there's just girls everywhere and they're giving you back massages and you're making out. And it's just like
a lot of hugs and
I
kisses.
love all of you, but it's
Yeah.
just the group. It's like you just want to like be touched. And there's there's 3 girls there and
take it easy,
everybody's
man.
fighting over the 3 girls, you know,
yeah.
and they're not touching anybody.
There's nobody's
Yeah.
getting handies.
Nobody's getting handies.
Yeah, man.
That would have ruled.
I don't know.
You guys all got handies last night? It would have been awesome.
No,
It would
I
have been
don't-
awesome.
I wouldn't have liked that.
Handy?
Well, not in front of
I like
each other.
solitude. If I take a drug like that, I like to be sitting
Yeah, you wanna go
by
somewhere.
myself, just having
Fair.
a chat. I don't want to have sex.
Really?
No.
You never had sex on ecstasy?
No. Really?
Dude, I got a hand job once.
You got so many hands.
I'm the king of hand jobs, guys. I to be honest with you, I appreciate sometimes a hand job more than a blow job.
Yeah.
If it's a good, I've had some whack fucking
All
blow
right, you know what?
jobs.
There's
This
no
is-
pressure.
I'm gonna walk off this shit, dude. I'm out of here.
There's no pressure on a hand job.
I can't be associated with this type of
It's
fucking.
also hot. It's depending if they're going, they could be doing like the fucking they're
I don't like the
holding
sword stabber. I don't like that one.
You don't like that?
Yeah, I don't like when they go. It's like
You like the periscope.
we do it this way. Yeah, when girls like just like grab your dong and they're like pulling it towards
Yeah.
themselves. It's like that's not how you do a hand
You got
job.
good periscope.
Yeah.
Iron right down the barrel of that thing.
Like a Sir Isaac Newton, dude.
Yeah.
Fucking, yeah, I don't like that.
Sir Isaac Newton. God, you're giving me a hand job so Galileo like.
Yeah, I can fuck with that. You prefer a nice hand, an old fashioned.
Yes.
Blowjobs are kind of weird because you're kind of. I'm like, I think about the other person and I'm like, it's just a lot
I
of
am always.
pressure.
Yeah, I got something's wrong with me.
Or they
I'm
just,
always worried about what other people, how they're feeling.
yeah, you're an empath.
Can't get into it. I'm always just like,
Yeah.
got a dick in her mouth.
She's got my dick in her mouth.
Yeah, like,
it's like, what have I done with that thing?
Yeah. Then they try something and you're like, no, nope,
Touching
not
her
bad.
uvula.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, especially especially if you get a girl who's just like a certified helmet sucker. It's like, dude, I know
Fallacious?
you think. Yeah, no, I'm saying like they just suck your helmet, and you're like, look, you can't just suck my helmet. It feels too good. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Someone just gets your helm and just goes, and you're like,
Get your
you're trying to. It's like a girl cheat code. It's like I know it's like the best feeling part, and you would think if I just suck that, but trust me, it's too much.
Yeah.
You got to work some of the fucking dong in there. It can't just be the mushroom tip. I don't want to speak for you guys, but I got a voluminous mushroom tip.
One of my ex-girlfriends was,
Bulbous. Some would say a bulbous mushroom tip.
one of my ex-girlfriends, she was a cam model. And I met
Can
her.
we put together a compilation of just every intro to a Josh story? Like, so I was doing somos.
Somos?
You've said words I've never heard of. You're like, then I broke into Goldberg's bag and he had a bunch of deptotryptamol and some. I'm like, what the fuck?
Hydro Roxy cuts.
I was sitting here like, oh man, fucking far out.
But this girl was so good when we started hooking up. I met her at the Hollywood Improv. She was actually there to
One of the
fuck.
girls I dated wrote on that Katy Perry song.
She did.
I believe you. It's just great.
I wanted that relationship to work so bad because she was a multi-millionaire. Like, wrote 10 #1 hits for Katy Perry.
Damn.
And so when we started dating, I was like,
Did you say we wrote?
What do you mean?
I thought you said we wrote.
No. She wrote. She wrote.
I was like, damn, you wrote some Katy
She
Perry
wrote.
hits?
She wrote Teenage Daydream. She wrote Roar. A few others. Bonnie McKee. That's her name.
Oh yeah.
You're gonna have to look it up anyway. But this girl that I dated, Tessa, like I met her at the Hollywood Improv. She was drunk and she was there to fuck Chris D'Elia.
Nice.
And I guess he left.
You saved her.
And I'm sitting at the bar, and she's huge titties,
Yeah.
like award-winning boobs. Like this she was in Playboy.
Major boobage.
I'll show, dude.
I'll show you.
First,
Dude, you're wild.
No,
I almost want to show you this video. This is how cool she is. There's a video of her. We did it in slow motion of her sucking my balls. It's hilarious. It's hilarious because it's in slow motion on the iPhone.
You can see how I wanted to avoid the evil hippies, dude. I was in the green room and an evil hippie would come and be like,
Look at my balls.
No, these are humorous ball sucking.
True.
all right.
But here, this will be funny.
This will be funny.
I'll
Your
play it 'cause
instincts
the
are
crowd
correct.
will like this too. Let's do this one.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
He's getting your balls sucked, dude.
Wait, it gets better though. The ending of this. Hold on, let me see.
We see your butthole at the end.
Yeah, hairy scrote, dude.
Nice, dude. You got some low hanging fruit, bro.
Make sure you guys can hear this.
What's going on here?
Listen, hold on. Wait.
Shut your.
Wait.
Why is she grimacing? She's grimacing.
Wait.
Oh, you're gonna get the pop sound.
All right, that was worth it. True, I'll give you that.
This is how cool she is. She's like laughing. having a great
Yeah,
time.
that's nice.
Great chick.
Yeah, and then you're hanging out with these lamos last night. Nobody's sucking your balls. dude.
Nobody's sucking my balls. The iPhone's only gotten better since that was been recorded. Imagine how much slower we could have gone.
That should be one of those iPhone ads where they have like the selfies. Some guy just teabagging a lady. That's awesome. That's a good bud.
But I meet her at the Hollywood Improv. She's sitting at the bar. She walks up. I'm talking to my buddy, and I'm like, hey, what are you doing here? She's like, my friends left me, and I need a ride home. And I'm like, oh shit. And she's like, will you give me a ride home? She's like, I'll fuck you. And I was like, check, please. And I take her out to my car, and I fuck her right in front of the Hollywood Improv in my car. And then we go back to my place. We fuck all night. And then, I don't see her again for 3 or 4 months. And I run into her at the Comedy Store. We start fucking again.
I love it. I've never in my life said we fucked all night. I've never once.
I have it all. This crazy shit is.
You don't need
No, I'm
to
not
show
gonna show you that. No. I'm not gonna show you that. But I have all the video from it. It was just it was. She was like, I don't know if she was on ecstasy or drugs or whatever, but she was
Fallacious.
fucking very fallacious. And then we started dating, which is ridiculous, because it was a weird thing. She was depressed, I was depressed. She was a fun hang, and she also cooked me dinner and bought me things.
I mean, that's a relationship.
It's a relationship, and but
That's all it is.
But she was so good at giving a blowjob. What we used to do was I would set the stopwatch.
Nice.
And she would start, and then as soon as I came, I'd fucking stop it. I mean, she'd get it done under a minute.
That's fantastic.
Under a minute.
Man, that's fun.
It was insane.
Yeah.
I could never set the stopwatch.
I did it. I did a.
I'd be
I did a
all
1 minute
over that
challenge
thing. I'd be
once.
looking at it like, hurry. I'm soft. I'm
World
soft.
record's coming. Come on. Hurry up. We can make the world record.
Just time, and
Yeah.
I'm soft.
And I'm soft. I'm so sorry.
Oh, I have nervous bird time.
Something's very wrong. I gotta go talk.
I didn't
to
mean to
somebody.
go out that day.
That's
great,
awesome, man. Look at you, Josh. You're fucking nuts.
The best.
Thank you.
You are the fucking best.
I love you guys.
I love you. Where are we at time wise here?
I thought that was
Wow,
long.
this is a great episode, man. You gotta get home. You gotta get some.
I do. Fuck. My
It's
mom's
all right.
my mom's making London broil, and she's gonna be mad.
It's all right. Dude, add it to the compilation.
What a perfect
My mom's
What a perfect ending.
Yeah.
Well, I get home in time for this London broil.
All right, Josh, you're the best, dude.
I love you.
Thanks for coming. I love
the
you.
man.
Oh, my pleasure.
Ah,
This is great.
all right, thank you.
Yeah.